We are back. We
Hey,
are
what's
back.
going on, everybody?
With the #1 show on YouTube.
That's
the
right.
#1 show
On YouTube. Well,
On YouTube.
of the Unexpectables.
of the Unexpectables.
That is
But
true.
possibly in general.
We had more views than the Unexpectables once.
It's amazing. I was told that by my mom. #1 show watched by my mom, maybe. Probably not.
Choosy moms choose Gateway.
Choosy moms choose Gateway. If you're watching, hi, mom.
So take that.
Yeah.
If she's watching,
Yeah.
hi, I am Hello Kitty.
She is the cat. She is the howdy cat.
Woohoo!
This is Gateway, bitch. Take your sensitive ass back to the Unexpectables.
Wow. Are you also saying that to Rabbit's mom?
Why are you trying to have Monty kill us?
She
That's all right. She
You
doesn't watch
never
the
hear
show.
the one that gets you, Connor. You
Monty
never
doesn't
hear
watch
it.
the show.
Monty
You
doesn't
know-
watch the show.
No, Monty doesn't watch the show at all. So.
Wow.
She
Wow.
doesn't watch the #1 show on youtube.com/The Unexpectables?
Wow.
I know, right? It's
Show
pretty
love in the comments, everybody. Come on.
It's pretty unpod, if I must say. I do declare.
Well, you know what it is, Pog?
What is Pog? Tell me.
Going around and introducing each other. Let's start with Caitlin. Where can they find you and what are you up to?
Well, hi. Hey, hello. You can find me all over the internet at Boobs McBalrog. I should be on Twitch a teensy bit this week. It's a little up in the air because I'm on jury duty. And jury duty in LA is a little different than everywhere else. Because you
Actually
are on
call you
service for a whole week and you don't know every day if they're going to use you or not. For a whole
Yeah.
week.
It hasn't happened yet.
Nope. It's this coming week. The week before I leave for Japan.
At least
Hooray,
it's before.
crime! It's true. I've just, my experience with jury duty has been very different in the past. Anyway, maybe I'll be on Twitch over at twitch.tv/boobsmcbarog with zeros instead of O's. It'll probably be Power Wash because I like to just jettison all the curves out of my brain.
Just
That's
get
it
just
for
get a
me.
real smooth brand.
Yeah, real smooth bean. I want a lima bean brain. Lima bean brain. Sounds
so
great.
polished and
Sounds
shiny.
so good. Polished, shiny, kind of green, minty green, but lima bean
Ooh.
green.
And
you know,
very peaceful.
very peaceful. Anyway, that's it for me.
You can't have bad thoughts if you don't have thoughts at all.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like the tree. I mean, look at it's there's a lot of Eastern religion in this. Is all.
Indeed. Question mark. Rabbit, where can they find you and what are you up to?
Hey, how you doing? My name's Rabbit. I'm a writer and a variety streamer on Twitch. You can also find me on Twitter and YouTube. You can watch all my VODs on YouTube at Hey Mr. Rabbit. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I stream horror games, retro games, and RPGs. I play things like RuneScape and looking into a couple more games, such as like Crosscode and a couple others. Bottles Clinking will come next week. You can go ahead and just watch my shows on there. I do horror games every Thursday, if that sounds like something you want to do. We've been doing the Dead Space remake. We should be done with that next week.
Yep.
If that sounds like something you're interested in, I have been told I've been funny a couple of times, so come on down, just have some fun, have some joy at Hey Mr. Rabbit, twitch.tv/Hey Mr. Rabbit.
Right on. And Laney Pator,
Hi,
where can
Mom!
they find you and what are you up to?
Hi, Rabbit's mom. You can find me all over the internet at Lanny Pator. Here it's twitch.tv/Lanny Pator, where I've been playing some Atomic Heart. Monday, I guess, is a bit of a question mark since Caitlin has potentially jury duty on every single day of next week, which sounds awful. Yeah, so probably just on the safe side, gonna take a pass for this week. Just
Yeah.
probably. Just,
Yeah.
not gonna count on it. Might do some Q&A. Might just play some Atomic Heart. Who knows? It'll be a fun time. But nevertheless, I would check out The Ties That Bind, as there's some interesting circumstances abound. As you can check them all out on youtube.com/LannyArcade. Beyond that, yeah, that's pretty much everything for me.
I love interesting circumstances.
Sweet.
You sure are loving them.
Oh yeah.
And you made some of them for yourself.
You make some for yourself, you dirty dog.
Well. If it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Well, how the turntable.
Speaking of
How the
turntables,
turntables.
Sarah, where can they find you and what are you up to?
I'm on Twitter and YouTube at Sarah with an H and with an Willia. I got nothing to shill. Nothing's happening. Stream with Rabbit on Thursdays, though. This Thursday will be a little later because I'm flying to see my dad.
It's been you and me, like the good old days. It's been very fun.
Yee. And, I don't think I have a little bit of hiatus from the Friday campaign with Brunette Von, Blue Casanate, Miss Tweetums, and JC Doodles. Next Saturday, this again. I'm
Yeah.
tired. I've been sick.
She has been. She was a trooper last Thursday. She was sick. And she stuck it out through all Dead Space. I was so happy about that. Thank you
My
for
poor
your
little
professionalism
lungs.
and courtesy.
You're better now. Kind of.
How about you, Connor?
Yeah.
Well, they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I finished Hi-Fi Rush. That game was a lot of fun. My god, the final boss was hard as shit. But really good. It was a nice challenge. And I'm probably going to play a little bit more of it off-stream, but yes, it was very fun.
Blows my mind that Tango just came out of nowhere and just like, hey, you know how I made Evil Within? And I'm like, yes, Tango. And they're like, it's not this game, but it's super fun. Have fun. It just came out of the blue.
Apparently there are some robots in the game that are references to Evil Within.
Did you see a man with a safe on his head? This is very important.
I did not. I did see a man in a trench coat and a little robot assistant that he brings along with him.
That must be a reference to Seb. I must play this game.
Yes, you should. It's very good.
I'm so into it anyway, but thank you so much.
Also playing more Deus Ex. I guess not only are we officially terrorists now, we're also in league with the Chinese triads. Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
that's
that game
happening
takes
as well.
That game takes some twists. Have you played Deus Ex before, or is this your first time?
I
through?
have played Deus Ex before.
He's
But I
gotten to
forgot
my
how
favorite
wacky
voice
it
read.
gets.
Yeah, no, it gets nuts.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely oingo boingo. It's so like you got to my favorite voice line in the entire game though, just a bomb.
Oh my god, JC, a bomb! A bomb.
Honestly, I played it when I was so young. I probably didn't properly appreciate the actual story it was telling.
Yes, that's going to be happening tomorrow. Other than that, guess I'm just sort of working on some stuff in the background, some stuff that you all might find out about very soon here. One of the things is going to be really soon. And the Gateway, you hear it here first, folks. It is Unexpectables related.
The #2 show on youtube.com/theunexpectables.
Wow.
That's right.
So excited.
Monty, I don't want to die.
That's right. It is for the Unexpectables too.
Wow, fantastic.
Phew.
You.
I don't care. I'm coming for the smoke. I'm looking for it.
Lanny Mania's running wild, brother.
Well, you know what else is Unexpectables related is Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice.
That's right. Die Hard Dice.
Tell
is
me
your
more about it.
one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you head on over to dieharddice.com, You can use the code Unexpectables to save 10% on your order.
Oh God! The savings are consuming me!
That's right, and the savings can consume you too at dieharddice.com.
So much savings!
With that, got some business subs I got to read off.
Business subs!
We got Zeon the Blue Dragon, thank you for the Prime sub for 32 months. The Winged One, thank you for the 35 months of Tier 1 subbage. Wedward, thank you for the 28 months of Tier 1 subbage. Robomom, thank you for the 5 bits. Show the love. Zenlita, thank you for the 100 bits. Monty watches... Of course Monty watches the show. How else can she copy it in the Unexpectables?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna get nuked from space, Connor.
I mean...
The joke's on you!
You know
The nuke's already dropped in Fallout.
Wow, I
Wow.
just now know what it felt like for someone to walk over my damn grave. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
I mean,
What are you gonna
someone
do, irradiate
in
me
the
more?
Unexpectables server put it pretty succinctly. Reasons why Unexpectables 2 is just a ripoff of Gateway. Number 1, the players explore a map one square at a time, getting random encounters as they travel. 2, one PC has a lot of a single type of a weapon. And 3, the region is populated with vaults that are in response to a war.
Oh.
Oh my God!
Joke's on you. You
I'm
think
gonna
you've been
be murdered.
watching the Unexpectables 2? No, baby. You've been watching Gateway.
I'm gonna
Gateway
be
the
murdered in
entire
my
time.
sleep. I'm gonna
That-
be murdered in
that-
my sleep, and Monty's gonna be leaning over me, whispering in my ear, "Roll for initiative, bitch."
That almost
Oh,
doubles our
God.
YouTube views.
Amazing.
You know,
Wow.
y'all. Sometimes I have dreams where I wake up and I'm a goat man with a giant axe, but I don't know what that means.
Indeed. Cyrus Einsla, thank you for the 5 bits. Hey Monty, which do you hate more, Electrum or Mass Effect Energy Doors? Well, Monty's not here. As we've established, she doesn't watch this show.
Wow.
Cane Time, thank you for the 34 months. I live. Have an excellent time, everyone. Papusa Monkey, thank you for the 35 months. Can't believe I stepped in just in time to see Connor with no regard for his own well-being.
As
Robomom,
it was
thank you for
written.
the
I'm getting
100
everyone in
bits.
trouble today.
Kuro Okami, thank you for the 29 bits. Hello, Hello Kitty and Pog Squad. Happy to see another month. Can't wait for some sweet dragon merch to arrive. May all your rolls be as sweet as Helga. Oh, that's right. I forgot to plug the store. Our store that is
We
online.
have a store. Hold on.
That's
hold on.
right.
Would you like a slide whistle fanfare?
Sure. That's right.
That was good.
Our store available at teespring.com. We don't have a link that's easy to follow, but if someone in one of our mods, thank you Zen, would link it in the chat, it'll also be linked in the description if you're watching this on the YouTube channel. That's right. Our Teespring, our store, our merch store, our new merch store, I should say, is officially live.
Mm-hmm.
We had some problems with the old one, but fear not. Fear not, because now you can get all of these great pieces of Unexpectables merch, including the I Went to Easton Vale and All I Did Was Die shirt, our newest design by the one and only Citric King.
Tie-dye wolves, make it happen, Monty. Come on. Come on.
Protoss103, thank you for the 5 bits. Time for the greatest campaign on this channel. 19 months from Kale Ward, 52 weeks of Gateway. Let's go. Sergeant Tucker, thank you for the 32 months. Just got off of work and preparing to get back into Wo Long. We were talking about that before the stream started, actually. Looks interesting.
Yeah.
IDC Witch, thank you for the 100 bits. Long live Gateway. Also, birthday is Monday. Looking forward to catching up on you guys. Well, happy early birthday.
Happy early
Happy early
birthday.
birthday.
Robbie Q, thank you for the 129 bits. Dropping by while on my psychedelic trip across Saturday. This is going to blow Monday Rob's mind.
Bruh.
Bro.
Sergeant Tucker, thank you for the 100 bits. I was about to bike home when I discovered a flat tire. Yay. Oh. Sorry to hear that.
Bruh.
Robomom, thank you for the additional 100 bits. IDC Witch, thank you for the 88 additional bits. Happy birthday to all. That's right.
Oh, so much bag crinkling.
Protoss103, thank you for the 5 bits. Yes, the Unexpectables 2 is the second best show, right behind Gateway. Come at me, Monty. Yes, thank you for diverting all blame onto yourself, Protoss103.
What a trooper.
What a trooper. River Rat, thank you for the 100 bits. Apex, don't forget to bring your St. Louis Zoo members card to the Science Center for free parking.
Oh, wow.
I never thought of that before.
Oh my god.
But I didn't bring the car.
Oh, shit.
None of us brought the car. None of us brought the car.
Protoss103, thank you for the 5 bits. Monty's trying to trick us by thinking the Unexpectables 2 is better by making us buy stuff for the show. Protoss103, thank you for the 5 additional bits.
Exit through the gift shop.
Sbarian, thank you for the 400 bits. Hey, hey. And finally, we've got from Soothseer. Thank you for the 17 months. And with that, I'm going to go tinkle real quick, and then we can get started.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Oh, awkward. This is where Monty comes and kills us.
Oh my god, Nick, I can hear you chew. I can hear the saliva parting from your teeth.
Such a great voice actor. It
And
sounds
yet
like
people
he's
have
actually
such issue.
chewing.
I don't understand how that can be heard. And yet so many people have issue with me talking like this directly into the mic. I am way off mic chewing. Way off mic.
I think your
Huh.
mic is just too powerful.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's
except
powerful
when
in
I'm talking.
specific ways. Yeah, none of the helpful ways. It's not It's not doing the proper job. It's just doing what it wants.
Apparently.
That's fun.
My bad. I will do my best to be even further off mic. These cashews are just too good, and I need way too
I
many calories
understand.
to survive.
Of course.
I mean, you can mute yourself too, but I'm just picturing being like RP, RP, RP. Okay, RP done, and then suddenly chew, chew, chew. Really? I'm not RPing right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. The Apex bag grabs his bag of peanuts. Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh, no, 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 no.
True RP.
Just for like very, very concentrated chewing in the background. So cough, so cough.
Ivan the Vandal has it. Lanny, you're forgetting the Apex's stealth. It makes him harder to hear. True. I hadn't considered that.
Ah. Yep.
Indeed.
I remember the first time I showed my mom what I did. It was with Taka playing like some kind of like visual novel. And then like Taka was just like, "Oh shit, your mom's watching? Oh no!" And he locked it down, and my mom fucking wheezed. And she looked at me and she was like, "He thinks that we didn't do worse shit in the '70s."
Oh boy.
Yeah. Sit here
Little
asking
bit,
about don't sit here asking about traditional values when you people grew up in the 70s.
Right.
Don't think don't know what you did.
It's a little bit of been there, done that. All right. With that, however, are we ready to kick into tonight's episode of...
Indeed.
Then
I am.
let us commence forth.
Dude, I'm so ready. Are you ready?
We split the party.
As I'll ever be. Don't you
Oh,
know? You never split the party.
The party.
Killer in the back, keep the party fitting.
Oh, right. Roll 20.
Might be a good idea.
And
Gotcha.
you never let that fucking rogue out of.
Da-da-da-da. Here we go. Let's see. Testing. Yep.
Hi.
We're good. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are.
Hi.
Hi there, mostly
Hi.
arms.
When last we left the runaways, Apex the Wildman, Alvin the Mechanic, Louise the Scavenger, and Cynthia the Nurse, they were wrapping up their business in Riverside and settling up on their next plan of action. Going to the University of Missouri St. Louis for more information on power armor and how it was made, they searched through the abandoned halls of the old education facility and stumbled across some books that would hopefully be of help to them. In the university's robotics section, it was at this point that a secondary discovery was made by the Apex, a marker that indicated a railroad safe house which Dave recognized. Heading into the campus housing area, they were greeted with some supplies, caps, and a letter instructing Dave and Cynthia to go to the Science Center to meet a doctor. After a tense discussion, it was determined that Alvin and Apex would go to the St. Louis Zoo, and Cynthia, Louise, and Dave would go back to Riverside to retrieve the car. Once they rendezvous, where will they go? Find out now on tonight's episode of Gateway. And so, Alvin and Apex, you split away from the rest of the group while they make their way back to Riverside.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Walking, now that we don't have a map, we're walking in what we believe to be a straight line to the forest park, which is kind of due southeast from us.
Yes, that sounds about right to you.
I mean, they'll be able to see the science center because it's supposed to be all like lit up and stuff.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're not
but
going.
we're-
They're not going to the science center. I believe they
I
were
know,
headed
but
to
the
the zoo.
zoo is next to it.
Vizue.
Zooey kazooey.
They can use the science center as a general point to be like, okay, zoo is that way.
Could they?
I'm guessing unless enough buildings fell down,
They
I guess
could.
what is our view here? Oh, we can see the science center from the university.
The science center. The science center is right next to Forest Park, so once you're at the zoo, you'd be able to see it.
Gotcha. Okay.
You couldn't. You could probably maybe use it as a guidepost, but there are other indicators and markers and stuff that you would be more beneficial for you to find the actual park itself.
Yeah.
Would
Like
have
the
been
big
terrible.
old zoo sign.
That would have been terrible to be like, we're splitting up, and Apex is suddenly like, I don't know where we're going.
Yeah, just go full Zorro. That way. Walks west. End up in Westport. This feels wrong. But we did get here on our way to there. So it must be right.
There you go.
And thus the Apex's mind wanders. So is the Apex.
Let's see. On your way southward, both of you would pass by what looked to be once a large open field. And I'll just say that you're both in the same group, because I'm assuming Alvin would be right on your tail, Apex.
Yes.
Yeah.
You pass by what looks to be a large cemetery. Stone markers line most of the sidewalk that you're using, lined with dead trees and what look to be hand-carved statues that have been worn away over time. Just a grim reminder of the mortality of man as you make your way towards the zoo.
Does it look like there's any commotion in there? Or is it as dead as it seems?
Make a wits roll for me.
10.
10? Pardon me, I just need to Make sure everybody else can see this as well. That would have been awkward. Yes, a 10. Let's see if you see anything.
Thank you.
As you're sort of making your way down the sidewalk, you notice a figure slumped against one of these headstones.
Wonder what his story is. And I start moving towards the graveyard.
I'll watch your back.
You make your towards the figure. Yeah.
Yes, you make your way towards the figure. As you do, any sort of sound of your approach comes with zero acknowledgement of your presence at all.
That doesn't surprise me. I'm very quiet.
Very
Appears to be a man, sort of slightly past middle age. He's got graying hair up top. And he's just sort of leaning up against the headstone. He's got what looks to be a bottle of some sort of alcoholic beverage, you're assuming, just from the smell.
Just from this distance, can I? Does the man look like it's breathing? And as I get closer, does he just look dead?
Make another wits roll for me.
Okie dokie. 12.
You look at him for a moment. You don't see any indication of acknowledgement from his part. You don't see his chest rising and falling. You can determine from a glance that this man is dead.
All right, free stuff. What stuff does he have, I guess?
You go over. He's got like a handbag with him on his side that's just laying in his lap. He's slumped over, still got a death grip on that bottle. And you find in that bag... Oh. You pull out a small booklet. Appears to be sort of beige in coloration. Has what looks like a bunch of circuitry or a depiction of a circuit board on it. And it reads Programmer's Digest.
I put it back in the satchel, continue rummaging through it, see if there's any. I also take the bottle of what I assume to be alcohol from him.
Yeah, you sniff the bottle. It's about half of a bottle full of whiskey.
Better than no bottle of whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
And
You find 6 .45 rounds, .45 ammunition.
Alrighty.
And you find another booklet.
Oh.
Apex, this one is quite familiar to you.
Oh.
You are very familiar with this as you see the depiction of a large, muscle-bound figure wielding an axe with flowing blonde hair as you pick up an issue of Grognak the Barbarian.
yes!
You see Apex shaking with excitement.
What happened? You right? Hey, you all right?
I turn the cover around. I've been looking for this issue. I've never seen it before.
What it? Huh? Who?
It's Grognak the Barbarian. He's one of the Unstoppables. He fought wizards and aliens and other barbarians.
Wizards and barbarians, huh?
Apex, roll a 1d15 for me.
1d15. Does this thing allow me to make fake?
It sure does. You just slash roll 1d15.
Ah, it's a type thingy.
Yeah.
Slash roll 1d15. 9.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The issue that you've picked up is Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies.
I haven't seen this one before.
And it looks like this.
Art?
Funny enough, I actually looked up, while I was doing my research for being Apex, I looked up a bunch of the comics. And yes, this one is adorable.
See what
You-
here.
Oh.
You
My
see
lord.
a depiction of a bunch of winged children that are haranguing the titular Grognak the Barbarian from a
They're almost
treetop.
they're cherub-like vampire bat children.
Hubris Comics.
Oh, I also found this, and I hand the copy of Programmer's Digest to Alvin.
Oh, damn. All right. Yeah, I'll take that. Do I know about Grind Barbarian? Do you want me to roll for that, or?
Yeah.
What was that sound?
I'm
It was
just
a
one. I wonder if it would be common knowledge. Go ahead and roll wits for me.
Do you think Jet was more into that than I was?
Let's find out.
7. I got a 7.
You know it's a comic book.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah!
Yeah, baby.
Look at the bat babies.
Bam. You gotta tell me all
Indeed.
about that one once y'all done.
I'm going to commence reading it as we walk more.
It's a excellent traveling buddy.
You want me to lead the way while you soak that up?
Oh, sure. Sorry.
No. There's no problem. There's no problem.
I pull a moot fruit from my bag and start munching. And then I read.
So what does this Programmer's Digest do anyway, buddy?
The Programmer's Digest. When you are attempting a role that has anything to do with circuitry or programming something, you add a +1 to it after you use this book.
I know in the Fallout games, the comic books do something.
That is true.
Do either of the comic books I've read do anything? I'm not going to count any of the ones that I did pre-game.
Right. We'll just say that that's a part of your repertoire with those.
That's just part of me.
Comes built in with the Apex.
That's just part of
Pre-installed.
the Apex.
That's just how the Apex is.
If you choose to rather than simply read it, but study the moves of the titular Grognak in the pages of this halcyon tome of barbarism and savagery and heroism.
I need to know how to fight multiple bat children at the same time, okay? I don't want to have to answer the question of 10 100-year-olds or 110-year-olds. I want to know that I can take the 110-year-olds.
Just Apex and Alvin staying on a mountain of bat children, and Apex is like, "Told you to come in handy."
I knew this day would come.
I'll say that whenever you are in melee after studying this book, whenever you are in melee combat, you get a free reroll of one of your dice.
Does that stack with the reroll I have presently?
Yes.
Holy shit! I'm a death god.
You are a beast.
But only once.
I have a compromise for you. What if it's only on, like, if I'm doing my first attack in combat, like the first thing I ever do in a combat encounter, and I fail it, then I can reroll. That's a bit more limiting, as opposed to being able to choose when I use it.
Sure.
All right.
So the first time you fail, you can reroll?
Yeah, the first, if I fail on my first combat roll.
Gotcha. If you fail on your first combat roll, you can reroll. That sounds good to me. It is written.
I'll call it Grognak's brutality.
Hey. All right. And with that, now that you've found some reading material and are heading back to Forest Park to get to the zoo, we'll jump in to Cynthia, Louise, and Dave.
Hoo boy.
Now you are heading down familiar territory as you're heading right back to Riverside.
Indeed.
Is there anything else that you would be doing on the way there?
Cynthia would probably be too worried about Alvin and Apex, so she would be trying to keep everyone on task to getting back to getting the car and moving along.
Right on.
Tommy is just walking along, just being like, no, we shouldn't go with that right now.
Fair enough. You are simply pressing forward.
I mean, anything of interest I might note for myself later.
Why don't both of you go ahead and roll me wits rolls?
Wits roll,
7.
wits roll. It's gonna be 7.
Okay. I'll just say, as you guys are moving along the road, both of you hear, now that the day is dying down, you hear the slight buzz of activity, just to the right of the road to you guys.
Towards the airport?
Indeed.
Is never mind.
Okay.
Do we passing the airport probably would give Cynthia a little bit of pause. Just in that there's the off chance she could come across Point Man. How close do we get to it?
From where you are, you'd probably just be on the main road. Let me see. If you take the road closest to the airport, How much distance are you willing to close to hear more, or how interested would you be to hear more? Because I'd say you'd be sort of at a crossroads on this point. You could go up the road. You could go up the road and get closer to the road that is very close to the airport terminals, or you could stay on the road you're on, and you wouldn't be as close, but you could probably still see.
Cynthia would likely walk briskly, but try and take the road that takes him a little closer. And if Louise points out that that's wrong, she'll just automatically go with the faster route. But if she doesn't, then she'll just keep going.
Well, I'm gonna roll wits on you and see if I get what you're doing.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, I get what you're doing. I won't say anything. I'll just be like, oh yeah, okay, it's fine.
Okay. Then you would take the more northern-bound road.
Does Dave notice and or point anything out
Dave.
now that he's appeared?
Hi, Dave.
Oh, I've been summoned.
Dave lives.
Dave. Yeah, he wouldn't really know where the roads lead here, so he wouldn't actually know where you're going. So he doesn't make a fuss or anything because he doesn't know what's happening.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, she'll just quietly but firmly and briskly carry on forward just to wing past the airport.
All right. Are you being more quick about it, or are you trying to be discreet about it?
Right in the middle ground of probably going a little too quick, but also trying to take a peep.
Okay. As you pass out of the front of the airport, you notice that the lights on the inside are all on. And you see there is a buzz of activity inside. There are dozens of ghouls, both feral and non, that are in a bit of a rush. It looks like people are ordering others around. You hear people shouting over each other to grab some things or get ready.
What does it seem like danger is about to happen or what?
Make another wits roll.
9.
It's not panicked,
Okay.
but it is urgent.
Sounds like they're going out on a mission or something. Yeah, Louise will just be like, I wonder what they're getting ready for.
Seems like it's important, whatever it is.
Yeah, well, to be fair, we've seen 2 scuffles with them and the Raiders so far. I wonder if they're gearing up for something.
I don't know. I mean, they look like everything's alright. Just...
You worried about poor man?
Well, of course. He's in a new place, and I don't know how many people he knows, if any.
Well, we could-
And, we haven't heard much, other than he's the new guy, so, you know, healthy amount of worry.
Fair enough. I mean, once we pick up Alvin and Apex, we could try and stop by. If it's not too crazy. I don't know if I want to do it now.
Yeah. We do need to pick up the boys after all.
I mean, I'm sure if something big was going down, Point Man would get word to us or something.
Suppose that's all the more reason we need to get to Riverside, right?
Yeah, let's double time it, I guess.
Right. She gives a bit of a lingering look over towards the airport and finally starts walking.
Okay. All of you make voice rolls for me, please.
Okay.
All of us, you mean just Cynthia and me?
9.
9.
Wow, that's a 9s.
God damn, Dave.
Good or bad?
You make your way out of there quickly, and you are confident that you were not seen.
Oh.
Dave rolled an 11.
Oh, okay, good. I mean, yes?
Cynthia would also look at Dave just to register how he's feeling about passing by this place with a bunch of ghouls in it.
Well, I mean, nobody was shooting at us, right?
That's generally a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, they seem like good guys so far. No.
Well, depends on your point of view and theirs of yours.
Yeah, I suppose. I just, wonder about them, I guess.
Wonder about him?
Well, like, I'm sure you think about it too. What are they doing in there?
Well, we already kind of know what they were working on before, right?
Well, yeah. Sort of. I just... Not...
What?
He clenches his fist a little bit, and he's thinking that he wants to say something, but he doesn't know how to say it.
Well, just say it and we'll help you find the right words.
How did they discover the technology that they're using? And from what you guys have said about their leader, it just doesn't seem possible.
Huh.
I mean, ghouls used to be people too. I mean, maybe they got some scientists or something. Well, I mean, they are people. It's just,
Racist.
That's why I corrected. That's why I corrected.
I mean, I guess you could be right, but I don't know.
It is
Us-
sort of
us-
strange that it just came up out of the blue after all this time.
Us at the Institute, we've... Well, I guess I shouldn't say we. I'm not a part of the Institute anymore. They've got other research divisions that look into stuff like radiation and biology, and though that wasn't my department, I worked in robotics. From what I hear, they never really made it far with those kind of experiments. So how did they do it? It's just an unknown is all. And
Right.
I can't say I'm not curious.
Well, same.
Fair.
I can't say I know why either. I mean, maybe Point Man will tell us whenever we see him again.
That's the hope. I mean, that's why you guys send him in there.
If he feels like telling us.
Yeah. Starts to think, I wonder if we should be so freely telling people Point Man used to be one of ours. Hope it doesn't get him in trouble or anything.
Well, all we've done is help. I don't think that'd be, making things difficult for him.
That is also true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've been pretty friendly with box people.
True.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised how many times secrecy trumps goodwill.
Also true, but, well, all you can do is offer the goodwill you can, and
Go from there.
pretty much.
I suppose that's fair enough.
Sort of laughs. It's kind of an Alvin thing to say, ain't it?
A bit.
Must be rubbing off on me.
Cynthia side eyes. Louise.
I'll roll for that. 9. Just like blinks like, what, really?
Smiles, eyes pink.
You are assuming a lot, Cynthia. I just mean, to you.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
Ugh. Well, big boy steps right now. Yeah.
I did sort of blowtorch your slow burn, didn't I?
I mean, you could call it a slow, yeah, okay, maybe a little bit. I mean, maybe, but I mean, you're not. I mean, you also blowtorched you in cars as well, so.
Cynthia's look suddenly becomes very far off. Yes.
just like, should I wave a hand in front of her? No, I'm just gonna keep walking.
We should go.
Yeah, no, it's glances at Dave.
Dave just sort of shrugs. All right, let's get a move on, I guess. And you continue on. That'll bring us back over to Alvin and Apex.
I'm reading a book.
You are, in fact, reading a book.
Therefore, I am not paying attention to my surroundings.
No!
Alvin, go ahead and make me a wits roll.
You got it, Chief. Ah, 7.
7. As you look
7.
around, you notice that there's a lot more dead trees in the area coming up, and you think you're getting closer towards the right place. And let me just go ahead and do this reveal for you. Alvin, is your sort of... Well, I suppose I'll switch you two around since Alvin's sort of taking the lead now. While Apex is reading the brand new, to him at least, edition of Grognak the Barbarian.
Sweep!
And let's see. Yep. Where would you be around this point? You'd probably be on West End. Here? Sorry, I'm looking at my map.
I gotcha.
You start to see... You start to see decrepit-looking old apartment buildings that are sort of crumpled in on themselves. The brickwork that was once sturdy, worn away over long centuries of neglect and abuse from weather and other phenomena. as you make your way down this old road. You start to see a bit more of a historic flair to the houses that look even older than the ones you passed by previously. Old chipped white paint wooden fences outside of the houses. Things generally take on a bit more of a fancy old world flair as you make your way down.
Just gonna go ahead and just keep pace of Apex, just hands in my suit pockets.
Apex nose in book.
Let's see here. As you make your way down, you eventually do... Whoa, I clicked on the wrong portion. There you go. You descend down even further, and you pass by an old building, another building. As if I could just... Ooh, wrong window. I'll scoot you to the side a little bit. Apex and Alvin, as you've discovered another location on this particular path. Oh, that is also the wrong window once again.
Open in the void. Open in the void.
Reveal to us the thing.
I will reveal to you the thing.
I'm so happy, thank you. You know how much I like you revealing the thing.
Indeed. You pass by a large, sort of beige stonework building. Oh, what in the world was... That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. There we go. As you pass by, quite big,
Some of the text is still in the void.
Yep. I am trying to fix that.
It's okay. It's the Missouri History Museum.
It is the Missouri History Museum.
Oh, the Missouri History Museum.
Yeah, you pass by a large stone building, the front of which has these sort of old style Roman pillars outside of the front of it. You see written just above the entrance to this building is Jefferson Memorial Missouri History Museum.
Huh.
Apex would look up from his book. What?
Just nudging you with my shoulder. History Museum up there. You feel like hitting that place up after we go ahead and feed the animals? Never know, might be something in there.
Could be. From the outside, are there any signs of life within any of the windows that I can see, or just like palisades or anything set up around the place?
Roll me a... There we go. Roll me a wits.
Yabush! 9.
9? not the right dice.
Dear God. 1, 2, 5 of the last 6 rolls were 9s.
A lot of 9s tonight.
999.
There it is.
It's classic. Oh yeah. As you sort of are squinting and looking around inside there, you do catch a little bit of movement through one of the windows.
There's something in there. Alive.
What play you want to do? If they're in need of help, I feel we could go ahead and lend a hand to it.
I'm going to sneak closer and try to look in the window. Is it a upper floor window or?
I'm gonna loop around and yeah, it is. It looks to be on the first floor. Sort of an old wood framed window. Looks quite a bit older than the rest of the facility that looks to be attached to it over the years. Roll a wits if you're trying to remain unseen.
Sneaky. 7.
Ooh.
You know what? If it sees me, a lot easier to figure out what's going on.
It's like, hey, neighbor, you need some help? Bam! I don't think he needs help.
As you begin to step closer, as you begin to step closer, your foot would sort of brush over an old dead twig, and stepping forward without noticing it, you hear a and you hear from inside the building, oh shit, and then a bunch of things beginning to fall over. You hear glass and metal falling to the ground.
Oh,
I just hear that, and then I like wait for the comedic moment to pass, and I just shout, "Are you okay?"
oh God, that was the penguin exhibit.
A moment passes. Are you white razors?
No. Are you?
No.
Are you a cop? You gotta tell me if you're a cop!
I just looked at Alvin. I look back. Are you okay?
Yeah, I knocked some stuff over. Yeah, I'm good. Just, see somebody in a cow skull, don't know them. Just, or a Brahmin skull, sorry, forgot what era this was. Yeah. I'll be alright, just, no need to come in and check up. I'll be fine.
This guy seems to have a loose grasp on the fourth wall.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but justifiably, he did look at your Brahmin skull and lose his shit. So you know what? Your presence is working.
Okay, I'm gonna get going then.
Alright, cool. Bye.
Y'all need anything? Are you good?
Nope, we're good. We're good in here. And by we, I mean me. I am alone.
God, the backtracking. No need, there's nothing wrong in here. Don't come in at all.
We gotta do a wits roll.
Just read him.
7.
Are you trying to determine if he's telling the truth?
Yeah, I'm like, dude.
Oh, the one time you really needed Louise.
Something about the way he's talking doesn't necessarily give you the most confidence.
Bastion is fine because this guy seems to just want to be left alone, and he seems to mean no harm.
I think his way of talking's a little funny, but
Should I interrogate him?
no, I don't think we need to interrogate him.
Okay.
Yo, we're gonna be stepping away. If you all good, we'll go our path, you go yours. How about that one?
That sounds fantastic.
All right.
Now I'm listening in on him.
All right. We'll probably come back the way we came, so you'll get a second chance in case you need anything. That square?
Don't think I'll need it, but yeah, nope. We're think we're square.
All right. I'm
All right.
be moseying this way. Y'all take care of yourselves.
Why
Can I
don't
see
you
if
do that?
Can I see if I can intuit if this guy's just like really hiding something? That's a 10.
Oh, he is. He's actively burying a fucking body as we're talking to him.
Now that
hiding something.
Now that you're sort of listening in on his tone of voice and going through the whole situation in your head, you can glean that he is not really trusting of you.
Well, that's normal.
He how to put this? It doesn't seem like he's up to anything nefarious per se, but he's definitely hiding something.
As long as it's not nefarious, it passes the Apex test.
Well, there you go.
We continue on.
And so you do.
Just walking away with Alvin. Yeah, he's definitely hiding something.
All right, you just want to leave him to it, or?
It doesn't seem to mean harm. Probably looking for something.
Nah, I can't say we hadn't done the same thing once or twice. All righty, let's just get out of here without snapping a twig or something. Spoken him.
I step on as many twigs as I can on the way out.
Alvin, you hear
More shattering.
Someone's got the shittiest gun out there!
The trees are shooting at us!
and both of you pass over an old stone bridge that's overlooking a lake that's set into a rather beautiful, or at least once was a beautiful hillside. Another similar looking monument up at the top of this hill. It looks to be yet another museum.
Oh?
As you pass by it, what does it say on the outside of it? It is just a very similar looking structure, but with the old style stonework. Very intricate stone statues over the top of this. Building. Large pillars holding up the main entrance, and a stone monument carved into the front of it. As you see the St. Louis Art Museum.
They have a lot of museums here.
Oh, that's a museum. But yeah, you're right.
Museum.
Yeah,
I've only ever read it.
I bumped into once or twice when I was soldiering around. No, there seems to be a lot of them around here, though. Really damn nice around here, too. As far as a wasteland is considered.
I'll do my I do my standard look for life check. That's a 10 again.
Cursory glance. You're 10.
And a half this month.
As you are making your way past the museum, you stop when you hear another noise from the inside.
Like the sound of a frog trying to croak.
Something like that.
Monsters.
Oh, all right. I'll slap on my power fist and give him just hiss him active for a second.
I put my copy of Grognak in my bag and I start to sneak up to where I'm hearing the sound.
You get up to the front entrance, and you peer inside, and you see what looks to be a lone feral sort of stumbling through the art museum.
I'll look over at Apex. You fancying some morning exercise?
This would be more like late afternoon for us when they're like early evening.
You fancy some
Semantics.
exercise?
Well, I'm just curious because I know we left the University of Missouri at like 3 o'clock or so.
The sun is setting at this point. Yes.
Okay. Let's see if it's alone. I grab. There's got to be like a rock or something nearby, just a bit of rubble.
Oh, it's the Wasteland. You couldn't swing a dead calf out hitting a rock.
That is true enough. If you
Couldn't
want to
throw
find
a
a
rock
rock,
without hitting another rock.
if
That's
you want to
right.
find a rock,
That's right.
you can find one.
Okay.
You can smell what the rock is cooking.
I'm just going to kind of be around the corner and not trying to hit this feral with the rock. I'm going to try to throw the rock and hit some loose glass somewhere. It's anything where the rock will make as much noise as possible.
Sure enough. If there's one thing the Wasteland is not lacking in, it is rubble and broken things.
Out of curiosity, is this feral wearing a top hat and a monocle, just real proper art day?
Hello, sir.
Yes. No.
Oh, I don't think he's a pharaoh. I think he's just a really drunk prosh feller.
right.
You do notice as you get close to throw this stone, you do notice the small bit of clothing he is wearing does appear to have some sort of a patch on it. A very familiar green colorization to it, as you recognize the symbol of the Harbingers.
It's a Harbinger ghoul. But either way, I think that to myself, and then I throw the rock to see if there are any others.
Okay. You launch the rock. Go ahead and roll me a body. I'm sure.
Bam! That's an 11.
Yep.
I'm hitting some glass.
You actually see a display case for an old vase.
Yes, instantly.
You wind up, you pitch, you nail it perfectly. The glass shatters. And immediately the ghoul's head turns its attention. And it begins to sort of trot over to go investigate the source of the noise. You
Is
look
the face
in.
okay?
I'm pretty sure the vase is gone. Did I?
No!
I broke it into 11 pieces, not including the dust.
I'm gonna roll a
you want
D100.
Okay, nice.
If you get under 10%, the vase is fine.
Oh.
74.
Do it.
The vase
Yes, I broke
shatters.
Your 1-piece set is now an 11-piece set.
If I got 100 on that, it would have literally exploded into dust. It would no longer exist. It may never have existed. Anyway.
Priceless art turned to worthless art now.
Oh.
Depends. Melt some gold. Glue back together.
Never know. Anyway, as you see the ghoul going to investigate the source of the noise, you wait for a moment and you don't see any other ghouls.
I turn to Alvin. Seems to be just a lone harbinger feral.
Well, if he's one of the harbingers, and even if it's a feral ghoul, what's your play here? I'm all up for probably leaving it be if it's one of the harbingers. They care about all the ghouls, even the feral.
Yeah.
You think this one got cut off somehow?
It either got cut off or the team it's here with got... Did he just kind of moves his thumb across his throat?
That's disheartening.
Something to note for later. We'll continue on for now, though.
Yeah, he ain't bothering no one.
All right.
Did
You
see the
continue
way I
on.
Did you see the way I destroyed that vase?
Yeah, no, 10 points. I punch it up for a high five.
I go for it.
You high five over the destruction of the once priceless art. And sure enough, as you make your way down the road even further, you do recognize the giant cement pillar with the letters ZOO carved into the side of it, and you have arrived
No.
Time to get feeding.
All right, let's
The-
get to that zoo.
St. Louis Zoo. And with that, we're going to cut back to the rest of the gang that are moving their way towards Earth City. Or not Earth City, Riverside.
Oh,
I
God,
mean,
we've been
in that
walking in place for
direction.
hours.
Right back to the crab.
You've been in the loading screen for a long time.
Tell me that we see more of the blocks on either side of us. Just aren't we close enough? Connor, can we please be close enough?
Let's find out.
Does he give it to us or no? Oh my god.
One.
Suspense is terrible.
What?
Two of us last.
Connor!
Three.
Well, you've got your random encounters you need to go through.
Well,
You're traveling on foot, remember?
yeah, but can we have some not black squares?
You're gonna kill a rad roach first, and you're gonna like it.
Oh.
All right,
Part 2.
I'll give you some black squares. Fine.
Yes.
Here you go.
You've earned them.
You dang skippy we did.
Aw, yeah.
Woo!
Yay!
Oh yeah. Any more than that, and you'll be deviating off of your course.
Wait, come on.
What do you expect? Those are the ones we're touching.
You are
Oh,
heading back to
Connor.
Riverside.
have
You
no
go back
idea
home.
How bad. I just want to drive donuts all over this map just so I can get all
You
these
want-
black squares to go away.
There
wanna
will
power
be
wash this?
opportunities. There will be opportunities in the future to explore the rest of the map. I promise you.
You wanna power wash the whole map.
I need a random encounter to fight so I can get over my rage.
Caitlin, I'm so happy that you care about
I mean-
map completion as much as I do.
Oh my
I-
god.
I mean,
Cynthia's looking for the smoke.
maybe there's more to explore in the St. Louis Wasteland than just this campaign can hold. So who knows?
Goodness gracious.
Oh, gosh.
Give it. Give it to
What
me.
will the second
All
one
in
be
due
called?
time.
Reggae?
All in due time.
You just mentioned the possibility of another campaign, and I just heard Bosco smack against the glass.
All in due time.
We really aren't gonna find anything on this walk, are we?
Maybe.
because I'm
Got
looking
two
for it now.
squares.
I'm looking for it now, and now we're not gonna find anything to fight because
Oh, you want
I'm
something to
looking for
fight?
it.
Okay.
Why?
Wait,
Why,
Connor.
Caitlin?
Wait,
Why,
Connor.
Caitlin?
Connor.
Caitlin,
I'm gonna
why?
get
Connor,
out
I
this
wanted
dice.
something.
Why?
No, wait.
No, you said you wanted
wait,
something
Connor,
to fight.
Connor. I want like something small, like a bug to squish.
Let's see what the dice say.
Oh, but you don't need to do it. You can just
As-
be our friend.
As you journey along
Yeah.
on your way back to Riverside, you hear
Uh-huh.
from the sky above you as a bit of weather seems to have rolled in.
Oh.
Fight the clouds!
Stop.
Can you slap a
angering
tornado?
God.
Can you try and foresee it?
Please stop
Anyway.
Wait, do what now? What can I foresee?
Can you slap a tornado? Can you try and foresee it?
I mean, I got a 9, so
Can
maybe.
you live for the moment? I don't know.
That was a body roll, so.
I see. Eventually, however, you guys do. Whoop, that was the wrong table. Yeah. Couple of good rolls. You do eventually make it back to Riverside after a few hours of traveling.
But finding nothing to fight.
Nothing
Easy.
to fight.
GG easy. I wasn't even completely afraid.
Weren't
you think it's up to
even
me?
Scared.
Well, you are the DM.
That is true. But I've got these funny math rocks that I use to determine random stuff.
I know, but you're the DM, and you can go, plot point.
Oh, there'll be time for that. Anyway.
Great.
Yeah, there's an assassin there. Whatever.
Yeah, you
It's
know,
like,
it's just-
Caitlin, can you stop pissing off God?
No, I
stop?
can't. I apparently
But then I
cannot.
have to suffer. I don't want to suffer.
Well, at least Dave's there with us, so.
I am now!
Oh, shit.
You do make it back to Riverside.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was a long walk. I would say it was tiring, but I don't
Well-
get tired.
I guess I don't really miss that, but you know.
That makes one of us.
Oh, you all right?
I just not used to all this walking is all.
Well, do you need to take a break before we get going, or grab
I
a snack?
mean, we're here and sun's going down. We're not setting back out already, are we?
Well, we need to get back to the fellas. Anything could
Probably
go wrong
shouldn't
at any
leave them
moment.
Overnight.
Our agreement was to meet up in the morning. I mean, you can drive
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Yeah,
but
that
was
was-
the
yeah, that was-
implication we left with.
Yeah.
Was it? Are you going to
Yeah.
sleep in the zoo overnight?
Yeah?
They
Yeah.
do have-
Do you know who you're talking about?
I mean,
This is old hat for Alvin. Oh, cool. Pass out right over there. Oh, psycho fiend. Ah, he's getting tuckered off the buff out.
Apex, are you sure you want to sleep in the zoo? Yes.
Yeah.
He's
Good
already in the
point.
cave.
mutated animals.
So what are we doing?
Well, if you need to sleep before we go, that's fine, but I can also just drive us over there.
I mean, we could let Dave take a breather and have Mr. Dalliard come with.
he hovers slightly into frame in the background.
That's really more up to Dave than it is me.
Well, I'd like to go with you. It just depends.
I would like for you to be with us as well. Kara pops out of nowhere.
If I get a vote.
We could just take the car over and stay the night there. Or, I mean, it will only take us a little time to get him and come back anyway. I don't know.
Apex isn't likely gonna
Dave?
leave that zoo easily.
Yeah.
He's already one with the
They'll be
area.
fine. What's one night?
All right, well, guess we'll just stay here.
You all get some sleep, and I'll poke around town, see if anything's new.
Yeah, all right.
All right. We'll see the guys in the
Sure.
morning.
We better.
Just like glance like, ugh. Just like trying not to think of the worst and be like, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
If they ain't dead, I'll kill them. Or if they got dead, I'll kill them.
Well, on that note, slings her backpack. Come on, Phil. I guess we should get a little shut eye. Well, the shut eye's good. Yeah.
Phil decays in agreement.
What?
Yep.
I haven't heard that in a while.
It's been a while. Yep.
Well, guess I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah. Do you need anything before you go to sleep?
I think I'll be all right. Just yeah, I'll be all right.
All right, well, rest well, and I'll see you in the morning.
Right. Key.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.
Good night, Dave.
Good night, Kara. Cynthia.
Night.
And Louise and Dave head to bed, and Cynthia, you are left alone and awake as night begins to settle over the small town of Riverside.
Cynthia will walk around the streets, see if things are as usual, kind of doing her own night patrol separate from the city's.
Okay.
That was a big dice.
It was a D20.
So much dice rolling. That doesn't make me anxious. Not at all.
As you're patrolling down the street, you come across a familiar sight. You see someone who is also patrolling the sandy blonde hair and bronze skin of Iris.
Well, good evening.
Oh, it's you again. Well, good evening to you as well.
How have you been?
Oh, actually, not as exciting around here as I initially thought it was going to be, with, I guess, some famous heroes living here, and kind of makes sense, I suppose.
Well,
Though-
give it time.
There have been the odd couple of fellas that have sort of not had a great welcome around here.
Oh?
Yeah, a couple guys in suits came by here one night and...
Suits?
Yeah, like old pre-war business suits.
Really?
Yeah, some of the locals didn't really take too kind to them. I didn't understand it. Like I said, I'm from out west, so
Huh. Well,
apparently
what'd
they're
they
part
look
of.
like?
Well, I mean,
Apart from
unremarkable.
suits.
Unremarkable, other than that. Had sort of a hard look in their eyes, like they'd seen some stuff before. They behaved, but the locals sort of, Well, they didn't really appreciate their presence. I actually had to break up a fight that they started.
Really? What was it
Yeah.
about?
Beats me. I was just there to break them up.
Huh. And they were with, what group, did they say?
She shrugs. Like I said, I don't know.
Have you overheard anyone talking about him or anything?
Something about a family or something.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, I only ever heard of them in passing around here.
Yeah, their, whole operation got overturned.
Not friendly individuals, I'm assuming.
Slavers.
Right. Well, that explains some things.
Are they still in town?
No, they left.
Interesting. Well, if that's as exciting as things get in town, I think I'll take it.
Trust me, reading through your friend's comics that he made himself, that's been the real exciting thing around here.
He's quite good at that.
And I'll come from up here. And she sort of points at her temple. Or did you actually do all that?
He likes to embellish a lot of things.
False. I only lie about names.
She also
To
doesn't
protect
want
the innocent.
She also doesn't want to say that these are 100% true to someone she doesn't know very well. He's very creative.
Sorry, that was just mostly for the audience.
Well, either way, they're pretty entertaining reads.
Well, we'll have to let you know when he has the next one out.
You'll have to.
How has been adjusting to Riverside for you?
Well, other than just the trying to get my bearings in a new place, it's not as populated where I'm from.
Oh?
Yeah. We got a few people, but well, you know, just she sort of gets a faraway look in her eyes.
Where did you say you came from again?
Oh. I'm from out west.
Oh, right.
I doubt you'd have heard of it.
Oh, what is it?
Let me grab some info here real quick. I come from Colombia.
Oh. Columbia, like
Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Got it. I was thinking of somewhere else.
No,
From
not
a long ways back.
no, not that Columbia.
Did anybody else from your area come out this way?
You know, I think maybe a long time ago.
Oh?
It's not important.
Can I see how I feel about how they said that?
Sure.
What kind of... Is that wits?
That'd be wits, I believe. You're trying to discern intent.
8?
She's playing things a bit close to the chest.
What do you mean it's not important?
Well, you know, it was a long time ago, and I just don't really feel like talking about it.
Well, if it's something where you're not quite sure about your origins, I don't think that's anything to worry about. Goodness, the people I run with nowadays have quite the sordid pasts.
Make a charm roll.
Charm. Wait. 13
Jesus.
natural sixes on both sides. Yes.
Become
Yes.
best friends.
And the Wikipedia grows another page.
Brother.
Brother.
She sort of inhales a bit and looks you over. Okay. But don't go telling anybody, all right?
All right.
Kind of neat to keep this a little bit of a secret.
Okay.
I'm a bit of a bounty hunter.
Oh.
And I'm looking for someone.
Are you?
Someone who came from where I came from. They left a long time ago. And I need to either get them back or, you know.
Goodness.
Yeah. Kind of why I didn't want to talk about it.
I understand. Goodness, I know plenty of people in dicey situations.
Yeah, well,
Is this person dangerous?
maybe. I don't think
What?
I don't think they're dangerous. I think the things that they know might be, though.
All right.
I don't know. I wasn't given like a full lowdown on him, if you know what I mean. I
Well,
just
mean,
know he's very likely somewhere in St. Louis.
Oh. I mean, I'm happy to help keep streets safe, and whatever you can tell me about him, I'll keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. I really do. But honestly, I think it's better if I just handle this one myself. Really,
Understood.
like I said, I don't plan on staying in Riverside long. Just get enough caps so like I can get into the city, and then from there, I'll continue my search.
Well, know that you have friends, regardless of your profession. Nothing to be ashamed of. This world's hard enough as it is.
I'm not really ashamed of it. It's just, you know, I don't need other people involved in my business, and that's what it is just business.
Well, I hope the best possible outcome will occur.
I hope so as well.
And she'll kind of give that nod like, I don't really have anything else to say, and you have a good night.
She'll give a similar nod.
And she will carry on with her walk about the town.
All right. As you go on your walkabout, the nightlife of Riverside is underway. That's where we're going to take a break.
Woo!
BRB.
Wowie zowie!
Also, BRB.
I'm still here, chat. For now, before I burb. How are you, chat? Good to hear. Derekai.
Do, 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 do. Ugh. For you.
Indeed. Scared for Apex when Cynthia learns what he did? What'd he do? I mean, that would get him in trouble. I didn't kill nobody today.
That is true.
The vase he shattered? Ah, who cares? It was cool.
I think Cynthia may be one of the only people in the Wasteland who would care about that. Maybe.
Possibly. Be kind to the antiquities of the old world.
There are few of them left.
And fewer now.
Yeah, there's one less. What even did you destroy? Let me see if I can find it. I was looking right at it.
Exactly, Travis. The Apex has done nothing wrong today. Let me zap throwing out a complo that he's never heard the phrase from priceless to worthless before.
Oh, sweet. They got mummies in there.
Ooh.
Mummies?
Oh, that'd be a cool type of ghoul. I mean, I know they have to be alive before the bomb, but...
I really like Halloween costumes.
You see these? I found this awesome dead schlub in the museum.
It's more likely than you think. I put on this mummy costume 200 years ago. The bombs, the heat fused it to my skin. Now everyone thinks I'm a mummy.
You know, you think,
See, there's a side quest character.
you think they'd you think I'd hate it, but honestly, it's pretty fun.
Man, now I kind of want to go back to that museum and wrap that one ghoul there in like mummy tissue just to really confuse the next person that comes by.
Oh God, they
I
live.
I sleep in a sarcophagus. Scare the shit out of raiders.
I go. Ah! It's great.
Gotcha,
it's
Smoothskin.
hilarious.
Anyway,
Dumbass smoothskins come and disturb my slumber.
Anyway, hi.
Although
I'm
most of
Bill
the-
Thomas, and welcome to the last Spirit Halloween.
Most of the time, though, I'm just laying in a coffin, feeling like a dumbass.
But that one time out of a year when somebody
Oh, I-
rattles the top of a lid, oh, that's the good stuff, Smoothskin.
That's kind of a genius though thing for a ghoul. Think about it. Like let's say you just want to live in the history museum or the science museum. You just find the old sarcophagus. You stuff it with like shit so it can be your bed, and you have like safe haven as soon as people realize, like as soon as you get the rumor around that the place is cursed.
Where did you get the idea from this, Johnny Quest?
Scooby Doo, Smoothskin. It was before
Oh,
your
no.
time. It was before all time.
I found the vase that you destroyed.
Yeah.
It was a vase that was painted in France in 1725 by Jean-Baptiste Greuze.
And now it was destroyed in the
Well,
year
he was-
2300
He was
by
my
the Apex.
Yeah, it was my carnival game.
Thought you're just gonna throw it to distract him. We're like, prices are. Yeah, that's the kind of thing where even in real life, I'd be initially pissed, but also cool that you had the nuts to do that.
Hello.
It's the post-apocalypse. What else you gonna do?
Honestly, yeah,
Welcome back.
you gotta make your own
Yep.
fun, right? You gotta make your own fun.
I don't know-
Go grab
I
myself
don't-
some water. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. I don't know a price point, but it was rimmed in gold.
Oh my.
And now it's
Yeah.
rimmed on the floor.
Oh,
Over there. And over there. And over there. You know, if I ever go to that museum in my life, I'm just gonna stare at it and be like, the Apex destroyed that.
I have a special attachment to this vase.
I do. And the curator would be like, oh, what's a connection? And I'm like, you wouldn't understand.
You don't watch the best rated show on the Unexpectables YouTube.
And he's
channel.
like, oh yeah, the best show on the Unexpectables? I watched that. And then we become best friends.
What? What? Womp 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 womp. Womp,
Hey, I'm walking over here.
I don't know why I just became traffic hour, but
It's like, yeah, what happened to Pollo?
I don't know.
Sometimes you know, you watch cars, you feel a certain kind of way. I don't know. What
You
to tell
know, Kirby was driving the car. He didn't need to Pollo because he was driving so fast and he was feeling the wind on his face that there was no desire.
Kerchoo.
I miss when they said Pollo during the break. Now they just make car noises.
Oh god.
Some dude says that in front of his monitor and throws his beer bottle through his CRT, going, "Damn it!"
I'll be right back. BRB, 1 second, sorry.
Just breaks into sob. He just. Fucking Christ, Connor. So good.
Why can't the things that I love be exactly the way that I remember them?
Oh, why does it have to be different?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Ooh,
Yo, what's up?
Caitlin left to grab something, I believe.
Alrighty.
But you're in luck, because Connor and I were being a bunch of fucking idiots, so. You know. As
yeah,
is
talk about
tradition.
car noises.
Another 30 seconds of silence would have passed. I've been like, you want to make fart noises on the microphone? And Monty can't do anything about it?
That's your sweet dippy idea.
Can't do nothing.
Alrighty!
You want to play some copyrighted music?
Oh, dude, absolutely. I got this entire Run the Jewels.
I've got the Master of Puppets album right here.
Oh man, I heard if you play that on a stream, Lars Ulrich will appear in your shadow and kill you. Can we please make that the new creepypasta?
But I thought it was just the beast under my bed.
Playing Master of Puppets at 3 a.m. on my live stream.
James Hetfield will shoot himself out of a cannon through my walls. He will rip my head off and go, yeah!
Okay, now I'm back for real.
Welcome back for real.
Well, that was very frantic, tick, 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 talk of you.
Indeed.
What?
Oh, it's a copyright thing. You wouldn't understand.
I see.
No, it's Lars Ulrich. James Hetfield doesn't give a fuck about any of this. He thought it was stupid when it was started.
He melts me with his heat vision.
James Hetfield, though not caring about copyright, would go ahead and melt you with his heat vision, though. That is true.
That is true.
It's just out of courtesy, though.
A courtesy melting.
It's nothing personal. Anyway, now that shenanigan is over, are we ready to continue?
So long as James Hetfield's gonna do a new theme of Gateway, and then it can get copyrighted.
That'd be a dick move.
Oh my god.
Pay Metallica to make the Gateway intro theme, and then they fucking sue us and don't give us the rights to use it.
It was so funny. They played one of their songs at like a TwitchCon or something, and it got copyrighted, and James was just fucking
when they did it live on stream.
Yeah, he was just fucking beside himself, just shrieking and laughing.
I had a good lol. Some might even say a lamau. Anyway.
Maybe.
Was it enough to fuel your raffle copter?
It did swah a little bit.
If God has mercy on
mild swatting.
Just
I
a little
do like
swah
a good
swah.
mild swine before I go to bed.
My raffle copter goes swah 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 swah.
God.
Only
Does
the best
anybody
vintage
remember
memes.
that? Golly, I'm old.
Only the best vintage memes here at Gateway. Anyway,
I love you, Long Cat.
are we ready to get back into it?
I am.
So long as
I when peanut butter jelly time came out.
Oh,
so
God.
long as you remember that Long Cat is long.
Yes,
I do remember.
Cat.
I remember. I'll never forget.
I remember. Anyway.
All right. Then let us commence forth.
Let us sally forth.
We'll just go for Lonesome West again. I like it a lot because it sounds like a song that's in New Vegas.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Apex and Alvin, I assume after you get to the zoo, you would do your rounds.
We're making it rain on the chimps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Monkey!
They are eager for their nutrient pellets and accept them gratefully.
Make it rain.
As these ghoul-rillas approach and begin to feast. They do look rather hungry, but seems they've been making the best out of things here.
Man, who would win in a fight? A ghoul-rilla or a super mutant? War on the shore.
As I'm feeding the apes, what's Alvin up to?
What is Alvin up to?
Alvin would be watching you, and once he realizes that, yeah, he don't need to be here for this communion, he would probably go ahead and check any side offices that are around this enclosure that you're feeding, and seeing if there's anything to peruse in there.
Yeah, let me go ahead and look for you.
Let me look it up for you.
Let me look it for you. Kermit.
Wow. Wow.
It's a big meme-full day.
Yeah. Most days are.
All right.
I love how you say it. You're just like, yep, another day in the life. Another day in the life.
Every day of my life.
Another day, another meme.
Every day.
Zoo de San Luis. As you look around, you do notice there are some more managerial-looking buildings that don't appear to be too terribly picked through. Go ahead and roll me a wits roll.
Yeah,
And
sure,
what would you be looking for in these
Whoa.
Any
buildings?
places that would look good, go ahead and just rest easy. Second thing, any scrap and whatnot that looks valuable, because I am a mechanic and that is just a thing I'm attracted to.
Right on.
That's a 5.
A 5. Yeah, in terms of looking for places that would be comfortable to bed down in, like obviously somewhere with a roof. So
Right.
really any of the buildings that are around would probably be pretty good sleeping. Probably isn't a good idea to sleep outside, where there's a bunch of animals that are roaming around of unknown status.
The rad owls.
Mostly just the bear. The bear is the only one we don't really have eyes on. But I leave
Yeah, you
meat
haven't seen
around
the
for
Yao
him.
guy.
I just walk around the areas that I believe it is and just start scattering rad roach meat.
Yeah, that's one thing. I haven't seen the mount that eventually Apex will ride into battle. I haven't seen that yet. So you're imagining it. Everyone's imagining it now.
Indeed. Apex, why don't you go ahead and roll me a wits?
I shall. Oh boy! 9.
Another 9.
As you're walking around and feeding all the different animals that you can find, you look on the ground and you notice a long, dark streak that is painted on the ground going towards the exhibits. And you don't remember seeing it there before.
I immediately start going towards that.
Okay, you follow it. The streak appears to be a bit old.
How old exactly? We've been away for 2 days, 3 days.
Looks about a day old.
Okay.
You follow it, and eventually you find yourself moving towards the bear exhibit.
As I examine this streak, does it seem to be dried blood, or does it smell mechanical?
As you lean down and sort of give it a whiff, it does have that irony scent of blood that you're used to.
It found its own prey. I'm going to continue to follow to see if I can spot what it killed.
Go ahead and roll me a wits if you're gonna try and do this stealthily or.
11.
You follow the blood trail back towards that hole that you made for it. And you see inside of the bear enclosure is a corpse.
Human?
It looks human, yes.
Any remaining flesh identifiers? Does it look ghoul? Does it look human? No, I'm racist. Does it look
Wow.
It's
Wow.
a slippery slope, Lanny.
unradiated?
Well,
Everyone's a little bit
well.
racist
This
sometimes.
Turntables.
Turning. At least I didn't say normal.
Is he a ghoul or is he normal?
Bach just walks in. Okay.
Now I'm justified in all my choices.
Really? 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 Okay. All right. I guess we're doing this then.
All right, this guy just made it a race war.
Would you actually?
Hey, guys, it's on.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
as
there's
you-
like if it has like
No.
a uniform or okay.
It does have a uniform. You do actually recognize the uniform as well. This appears to be an archer.
Well, they should stay the fuck out of the zoo. Like that is proven by this point. Does he have any weaponry strapped to him? Because I know how much both Cynthia and Louise have been looking forward to their weapons.
Oh God, can't show
Oh,
those
boy.
for the archers though. They might kill us.
This idiot ran into a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I still kind of feel bad because we released the bear and now the bear is killing humans. And,
Circle of life.
Honestly, yeah. Animal Planet. It's Animal Planet now.
Oh no.
Does he have his weapon on him?
Worse. He's 2 kills away from having the Animal Planet.
Wow. As a matter of fact, with a 5%, yes.
Wow. That's a nat 20.
Holy shit, dog.
I am going to, not without caution, wander in there, keeping my eyes about me to grab that gun.
Okay. As you begin to sneak into the bear exhibit,
It's the sneak. It's the sneak.
you hear sort of a groaning and shuffling coming from the far end of the exhibit.
Now I know where to keep my eyes.
It's Connor. He just woke up.
Oh my god.
It's true. That's exactly what I sound like.
That's what the DM has been the whole time.
It's me.
Ugh. Go ahead and make another wits roll to try and maintain your stealth now that you're in the bear's den.
Gotcha. 11!
Very nice. Yeah.
I stay low. I stay quiet. It's nighttime.
You begin to creep forward. And you approach this lone archer, and he does have his magcaster with him. He appears to be clutching it in sort of a death grip. It appears, without going into too much grotesque detail, he has been being gnawed on over the course of a couple of days.
I'm not interested in taking the meat, just the gun. Don't want the bear to hurt itself.
Honestly, yeah.
That is true. All right. So you go to pry the gun away from the grip of this archer. Go ahead and make me a body roll
Ew.
13.
with a muffled crack. You wrench the magcaster away from the hands of this once man.
Now food.
That is true.
And then I, just kind of like glance over it. I have no idea what I'm looking at, but I know that Cynthia and Louise will be happy about it. And I make my way.
Go ahead, sorry.
Hey, your call. I make my way out of the enclosure and scatter some rad roach meat around this body.
You scatter some rad roach meat around the corpse of the archer.
Just some fermented rad roach meat.
That's good stuff.
Served fresh.
Yeah. Basically pickled.
Aww.
Pickled rad roach. I'm going to go ahead and drop 3 of them.
It's a hit in bars. Yes. You've made it out of the Yaoguai's den. Now, 1 magcaster richer.
Wow.
And as I had been pondering something, I go to look for Alvin.
It'd probably be easy enough to find him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you said you were just in like an admin building or something, right?
Yeah, just looking for good places to rest up.
Hey.
Oh, hey, what's up, Apex? Just looking for a good place to rest.
Oh, there are a number of them. The restaurant's also good, but yeah, this place will work too. Anything with shelter. And I was actually wondering about something, since you know more about machines than me.
Oh, yeah, what's up? You find something that needs fixed?
Well, not fixed, more made. We're not exactly in a good position to keep coming back here every couple days. I don't want to inconvenience us. Do you think you'd be able to create something that, on a schedule, would drop a certain payload of food in order to feed the apes and the other creatures? Luckily, the Yaoguai seems to be feeding itself. I hold up the bloody magcaster.
Oh, You know what? I'll clean that up tonight, just to make sure it's all nice and whatnot for Cynthia and Louise when we get back. But if there is a timer system before this, well, you got the admin key, so basically you're holding all the cards, right?
Mm-hmm. I can get into any system we need to here, supposedly.
And we're in the admin building. I would think that it would be on a timer, maybe. Maybe the timer's all cracked out. If that's the case, then we'd have to find some kind of terminal, maybe? I think this would be the best place to look for it. If not that, then probably at their enclosure.
I don't know if such a system exists or not.
If it doesn't exist, I have an idea on how I could go ahead and...
And Bastion nods.
Maybe a flywheel with a missing cog tooth, and that missing cog tooth would open up like a door. But let's go ahead and see if they hadn't thought of this way before us, huh? Let's see if we can find a terminal.
I hand him the card, as I don't really know what to do with it.
I will be twirling it between my fingers as I look for a Arabico terminal in the admin building. And if it doesn't have what I'm sniffing for, I will look for the. I'll look for it at the enclosure.
So you're looking for like a schedule or something?
So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a terminal that would have the program that would possibly have a program for it being for like an automatic feeding system.
Yeah, whether it has like Mr. Handy's or the what was the robot we ran into here last time? That was just like the tour guide.
A Securitron.
Yeah, Securitrons. I doubt they would do the feeding, but
You have no idea. Neither do I. I remember I saw one in 76 that said Suey Pig, so that made me laugh.
Make a wits roll?
Yeah, sure. Why not? 8?
8? Well, you do find what appears to be some sort of a registered feeding schedule. You don't actually find any programs that would allow for like an automatic feeding sort of thing.
maybe that new book will help. Wait, no, you said it was for programming.
Anything that deals with circuitry is a Programmer's Digest, so maybe.
Yeah, really. I don't know.
You know what?
Pow.
Let's go ahead and just pop this down. Let me see. Let's go to the enclosure. If there's a terminal around the enclosure, that definitely might have a program. If not, I might be able to write one up.
And we'll spend a little time before bed looking and seeing if something like that can be rigged up easy.
Absolutely.
All right.
I will go to the land of our distant relatives and see if I can't go ahead and find a terminal there that might have an automatic feeding program. If not, I'll see if I can't write one up.
Okay, I'll go ahead and give it to you now. You don't find anything that sort of automatic feeding. You don't see anything like that. You can try to write one up, though. Go ahead and give me a smarts roll with your new bonuses.
All right. This would be a +4 with this book, so
Hot damn.
let's give it a go.
Goodness.
14.
Woo!
You feel like you've picked up on certain things that Dave has said and explained to you, and you look through the book and you follow it carefully, and you, sure enough, set up a simple timer. All you need to do is attach it to a mechanism and tell it what to do, and then you would have an automatic feeding tube sort of situation.
Whew! Hot damn! All we gotta do is wire this up to. All we gotta do is tell this to go ahead and tell the feeder. Let me see how loud I can make the typing.
Excellent
And
work.
that should go ahead and tell the feeder to go ahead and open it up. All you gotta let me know is tell me what time that you want to go ahead and feed them.
Do we have a feeder, or do we need to make one? Do we need to make the mechanism?
Yeah, I'll say you could spend the rest of your night making this feeder.
We'd probably want to sleep, is my guess. But knowing that it's possible makes me happy, and that we can work on it while the girls are driving up.
Indeed. Well, with the knowledge in
And
tow
Dave.
that you have and Dave. With the knowledge in tow that you
I
can,
don't
in
know
fact-
who all's coming.
Dave is a given.
Is he?
Mhm.
Yes, he's basically your mysterious stranger now.
Okay.
I
Who we
mean-
made into a mysterious friend.
I mean, at this point, Cynthia counts for like 4 votes.
Yeah, basically.
Like we
Sorry,
could say,
guys.
well, Dave should stay, and it'd just be like, no, he's coming. It's like, okay.
He is a part of this community.
Well,
Mr. Daliar continues to guard his bathroom.
He's guarding the car.
I'm really good at it.
I mean, above game, we could just have Mr. Dalliard feed the animals.
Mm,
But
That's
you'd have
true.
to bring him.
But
That is true.
But I wrote the program and everything.
too late for that.
Honestly, he would fit in around the zoo very well.
You
And
really
he'd have-
would,
and-
actually.
And he'd have a robot friend.
It's true, we would.
Oh my god.
Or Alan's like, but I wrote the program.
Remember,
could
we also have
upkeep it and
remember we
clean
also
up.
have remember we also have a Yaogwai to feed now.
That's
Mhm.
true. Our baby
Mr. Dalliard
Yaogwai.
wouldn't be eaten by the Yagwai, though.
Exactly. So he could actually feed it.
Oh dear, it has my arm. Oh, silly bear.
Now, wait for your time.
With that, however, you resign to work on that another day, and you sleep through the night, and we'll jump back over to Riverside as morning casts over the horizon. Everyone wakes up, except for you, Cynthia. You've been up all night, as per
I
usual.
never sleep.
Ever.
Yeah.
I watch Dave sleep.
Well, yeah, also that. I think he's gotten used to it by now.
And if
Oh,
not,
yeah.
too bad.
Kinda.
I mean,
I want to imagine what wakes Louise up is just the annual little scream from Dave as he realizes Cynthia's in the room.
Watching him sleep.
Like, ah!
Ugh.
Bitch.
that's worse than Alvin's alarm clock.
Fine, I'm up. I'm up. Grabs Phil, walks out into the hall, sort of knocks on Dave's door.
Cynthia
Good.
or Kara immediately opens it. Good morning.
Morning. Morning, Dave.
Good morning. You
Oh,
didn't have an
we're gonna head
opportunity
out.
to get some coffee, did you? Or are we heading in immediately?
No, we got something for that now. We can make it real quick. Head out in like 15.
That sounds good.
Alright, I'm on it. Goes to make coffee.
Kara joins Louise, like without saying anything, just kind of like follows and then watches very closely what you're doing.
Just like, you, interested in coffee now?
I know how to make it.
Okay. It's just like, she's like, alright. She just
Rad.
does what she does and lets Kara watch, I guess. Like, well, she knows how to make it. Why is she watching me? Or did she
All
mean
in
she
due
knows how to
time.
make it for Dave? Huh.
All in due time.
Don't worry
Alright.
about that now.
She's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, Louise makes 2 cups and she sort of looks at Kara and sort of slides Dave's cup towards her.
She like very quickly but carefully takes the cup and then like skitters off to Dave.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, yeah, it is what it is, Phil. I don't even know. They're cute, though, ain't they? What? Yeah, look, I'm not... Alvin is a different matter. Okay, I don't know if I would call it cute. It is a thing.
It is cute.
I was talking to you! Look,
I know.
Alvin sneezes in his sleep.
Apex
You-
wakes up startled. Huh! Like,
Man, you and Cynthia, your minds are like just somewhere I don't even know. Yeah. Swigs a rather big Gulp of coffee, probably too much. She's like, ow! I don't care, it was worth it. I'll be at the car.
No response.
Kara, you take Dave his coffee. Oh, thank you for this.
She just smiles and sits down.
You know, as Louise goes, she pauses, thinks for a second, and just grins and says, "Hey, if you need an extra half hour, don't worry about it. Just, be safe." Fucking payback.
I'm not certain what you're implying.
Oh, I think you know exactly what I'm implying.
I cannot have sex in this body.
That.
Not with that attitude.
just Dave. Yeah.
I think I.
Oh.
Dave just
Not to be TMI, but I stand more to lose than to gain from that.
Okay, you're ruining the joke. Just fucking, god damn it! I can't have anything. Go to the car.
Cynthia says you cannot get payback.
Fuck you, Connor.
I'll figure out. Sadness. Sad emoji.
Oh.
You lose a few things chasing a dream.
You've won this. You've won this round, Cynthia, but you haven't lost. You haven't won the war.
Yeah.
And you eventually load up into the car, and you would speed off towards Forest Park.
Woo!
Woohoo!
I will help Alvin in any way I can in making the feeding tube for the apes.
Yeah.
All right.
Alvin, go ahead and you are fabricating something, so go ahead and
Yes.
roll smarts for me.
Gotcha. 11.
Hooray!
Nice.
It's simple enough. You get the design in your head, you jot it down on like a notepad or something, and you manage to hook it up to a nearby terminal, and sure enough, you run a few tests and it opens at the precise time that you set it to, and you have effectively set up an automatic feeder for the gorillas.
Hey, check it out.
What
That's
can't
amazing.
Alvin do?
That's amazing. Thank you.
Hey, no problem at all. I'm happy enough to be a part of it. I kind of figured that they'd have something like this already, but man, it's real nice that I was able to go ahead and do something like this.
They seem so happy.
Yeah, they do. Hell, we did a good job here.
So wet sounding.
I wish I knew. I wish I had good sleight of hand stuff because I'd want to do like card tricks for the apes.
Take that video of the ape
Yeah.
freaking out because he's like, "What the fuck was that?"
Or like the orangutan that just gets like really. Oh!
Connor, we need to go ahead and have like an April Fool's one shot in this channel, but we're all gorillas.
The monkey one shot. Incredible.
The monkey one shot.
Return to monkey.
A lich will be like, "What the hell?" Then it will just be like Zito playing a chimp going.
Incredible.
It's a Planet of the Apes shot.
I'm here for it.
Dave, Louise, and Cynthia, you would all eventually pull in, and you'd notice something. As you pull into the outside of the front of the zoo, you notice a long streak of blood going through the entrance.
What? Okay.
Yeah, it's
All right.
quite obvious as you see just a streak of what is quite likely to be blood going through the entrance of the front of the zoo.
Okay. Cynthia,
I want you to roll not to panic.
Without a heart, can you panic?
Yes.
yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
yes, we've seen her
You do
panic.
not need
Oh
a
yeah,
heart.
I've seen the
for
Alien
that.
movies. Absolutely.
What role would that be, Connor?
Wits, I
To
think.
to not panic?
Yeah.
Wits? Because you're trying to keep your wits about you.
7.
You know, you've seen Alvin and Apex fighting. You know they're absolute beasts when it comes to combat, but there's that just little thing in the back of your mind. They were alone this time. You don't know.
How far can the car go into the zoo before the giant robot crushes us like a tin can?
Not very.
Okay, great. So we're gonna
Robot
park the
knows
car.
us.
We're gonna park the car. Cynthia, upon seeing the giant streak of blood, will not turn to Louise, who I'm sure is now looking at Cynthia, to check
She's just
her.
kind of eyeballing things, being like, well, I wonder where they are. Kind of off the top of her head goes like, well, I could honk the horn, get their attention.
Cynthia, while Louise is offering suggestions, just parks the car off to the side of the entrance, turns off the engine, opens the door, gets out, slams it shut,
Ah, what the?
and then starts walking at a very brisk pace into
What?
the zoo.
Hey,
All right.
Cynthia, what? Oh, shit. Come on, Dave.
We better follow.
Lock the doors.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Louise
yeah.
will
Awesome.
sort of like poke her head in, just give the horn a little beep, and then like, okay, doors. How do you do
Hold
this?
on. You honk the horn. I'm gonna roll to see if I hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming. 10.
Yeah, as Alvin...
I'm marveling at my work.
Uh,
Hands
Ape-
on hips.
That's
Apex.
amazing. They're so happy. Just dancing and fighting each other. I don't know, monkeys.
Yeah.
Doing gorilla stuff.
Yeah, above the din of gorillas, Apex, you hear a...
Oh, I think they're here.
Oh, they are. Oh, all right.
I think that's. I mean,
Yeah, this.
I don't know. I don't know many other honks.
Yeah, no, I don't know either. Could you imagine? We go out there, there's a whole ass vertebrate or something that can honk. I don't know. All right, let's get going.
You'd be
big
able
bird.
to, as we're walking through the zoo, you'd be able to hear the rotors.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
And
That's
Cynthia,
on me, that's on me.
you're
Apex
heading into
having been around a vertibird landing before.
you're heading into the zoo, following this blood streak. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
trying to keep up with her. She's walking. She's got them long. It's like walking with Caitlin. She got them long legs.
It becomes
I am
Oh.
taking like double the amount of steps she takes.
Oh my god,
I
when
forget,
Caitlin walks, are
okay?
you behind her doing like the Velma scuffle?
No, but I'm like walking at double the speed to keep up.
Oh, they're heading towards the bear exhibit.
Oh, that's not a good sign. Come on, let's go ahead and keep it up.
Yeah, Cynthia, you follow this blood trail. It looks like something is quite clearly being dragged by something.
Okay. Not super loving that.
And you continue
Right.
following it along, and you end up at the bear exhibit right outside, and you see the streak ends at the hole where the bear once was.
I'm going to try to sneak up on you.
Have they found us first, or I mean, just for fun, even more fun flavor, can Cynthia recognize the body?
What do I need to roll to assess this situation and see if I perceive Apex?
That would both of those would be a wits, I think.
That's a 9.
14.
Oh my God! You
Sixes
are
across.
on
Cynthia
point.
is in soldier mode now. She's
Yeah,
like
this is
Yeah.
Terminator
fallen
mode.
friends, possibly in the field of combat
The second
situation.
you sort of lean in and you get a good look at the corpse down there, and just a cursory glance, you can tell immediately that is neither Alvin nor Apex. It looks, in fact, to be an archer. That you can likely deduce was pulled into the zoo from the outside, likely by whatever creature is currently in the bear exhibit. And
sorry, go ahead.
you turn around and you spot Apex sort of trying to get near you.
Hi.
Cynthia has got kind of this like wild demeanor about her right now, where only Louise and Dave would have experienced this, but one of those things where as she was slowly going to check on the body, it's almost, if she had muscles, all of them would be tensed but also moving very silently to not alert anything around her. So
Oh, I imagine Dave and me had a hard time keeping up with you because you're just like going.
yes, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, and then just turning and seeing Apex of like, oh. Hello. How are things here?
We all lived, and Alvin helped me build a feeder for the monkeys.
You built a feeder?
Mm-hmm. Automated. And
Well,
and the Yagua has been feeding itself. And I point to the corpse.
You follow the
Cynthia's
streak.
expression just drops into a flat line. I did figure that out, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad things are all hunky-dory here.
Also, I found this, and I hold up the magcaster.
I cleaned the
Cynthia's-
blood off of it.
Cynthia's eyes are go wide. Interesting. Could I see that real quick? Or can I have it?
I just want to touch it.
I
All
want to
is
imagine this is where Louise and Dave finally catch up, and she's like, "Oh, Apex, hey, it's a
She's got her hands
no,
already
yeah,
on
it's
the
like-
magcaster.
No.
She
So
takes
Louise
it.
is
She
immediately
takes out the
"Don't you
mini
fucking
handcaster
dare!"
and she throws it at Louise.
catches it like, what? Wait,
You get a handcaster now, and I get a magcaster. She sticks her tongue out at Louise.
there's a part it's like I'm pissed because no, not fair. On the other hand, I got a little one, but no, hey, like
Honestly, I think the little one would work best for you.
Apex is just
Wow.
Bash is just scratching his head.
oh, Alvin's not joined. Louise just turns like, Urshine, I'm not taking this from you right now. Look, Cynthia, this is not fair.
Turns to Apex. Thank you so much, Bastion. That was
Thank-
very sweet of you.
Okay.
They were really holding on to those things, aren't they? That's quite a find.
Yeah. This guy got eaten by a bear, and he didn't get a good shot off. I don't think. Uh-oh. I
You want to check that out?
kind of do, actually.
Cynthia's head would snap up because she knows that would be a very big deal to Apex or Bastion, and starts kind of looking around for clues of where the bear might be.
Well, I know where it is.
Oh, great.
He just starts slowly moving towards the back of the exhibit.
I don't know if this will help you before you go, but and I'll toss you the stim pack I have. Maybe it works for bears.
I catch it.
All right, you be careful now.
I'm worried about my Yaoguai.
Sorry, I'm looking something up.
Do stim packs work on bears?
Okay.
The questions I never thought I'd ask.
The veterinary practice of the Ursine.
Yeah, you would begin to make your way towards the Jaguar exhibit.
Can you imagine the old world commercial? The new stim pack, now coated for bears.
Louise crosses her arms. God damn it, I had Gateway Live open and I just saw what Liz and Lita posted.
What? Oh.
Shit.
No, I'm just talking about just like I think the handcaster because like you because you're really stealthy, you're good at moving around, wouldn't clutter stuff up, wouldn't get caught in small areas.
I'm not mad, I'm just irritated at the situation.
It's easy to find all kinds of scrap. Think about it. I just need to find some spare scrap metal. We're all around scrap metal. She probably needs to find a whole car.
Cynthia's just staring at Louise, like stroking the magcaster with the back of her hand and staring at her.
Alvin has an arm around Louise, like very just like, nah, don't worry about her. Don't look at her. Don't worry about what she be doing.
You better be holding me back. You better be holding me back.
Oh yes. Oh
Just
yes.
like hold me back, Rosine, hold me back.
All right. I just have a hand on the back of your coat.
Oh my god.
Apex, roll a wits for me if you would.
Will do. Wheats. Oh no, that's a 5.
Oh no.
No.
But Cynthia is also looking.
Natural ones. No,
Oh,
you're gloating about the.
Oh, damn it, you're right.
It is true.
As all of the noise from above sort of begins to carry over the wind, Apex, you manage to find a particularly slick edge of this blood as you're slipping down, and you lose your grip, and you fall. You don't hurt yourself, but you manage to disturb a old bush, and the crackling from that rings out. And you would hear as you turn your head, and crawling out of its enclosure is an adult Yaogwai with murder in its eyes.
Oh,
Oh no.
I hold my head like. I'm the only one in this enclosure right now, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I am going to look at this bear, stand tall, and immediately looking over it. Does it look like it has any like burn streak marks across its face or body?
As it looks over at you, it sort of gets up on both of its hind legs, and you can see a large and relatively recent-looking scorch mark in sort of its front shoulder.
Target acquired. I glance at it, and I kind of grip at the I kind of pat at the stim pack in my back pocket, realizing that I have to first get a physical advantage on this bear if I'm going to treat it.
Wrestle the bear. Bear wrestling! Finally!
Kinda, but this thing's almost certainly got like 3 feet and 300 pounds on me.
Are the rest of us aware this is happening?
Apex.
I
No, I just figured that Apex
you guys are making a commotion up there, which is what helped wake up the bear with me. So yes, I am going for this first little bit here. I'm essentially acting defensively, just trying to tire this bear out and make it realize that I am not attacking it.
Okay. You're acting defensively.
Yes.
Okay. You're just trying to get to a position where you can get closer to it?
I'm trying to get closer to it. Well, not necessarily even getting closer to it. If it has murder in its eyes, the bear's going to charge. I am going to do my best to not get taken down by the bear and I am going to try to jab. Like my end goal is to jab that stim pack into its burn.
Gotcha. It's hurt, and you're near its food, so it is being very territorial right now.
Then I'll start by circling away from its food, so I am not between it and its food.
Right. Go ahead and make a wits roll for me.
9 that time.
9.
Whatever damage it is going to do to me is halved.
All right. As the Yaogwai sort of leans forward and lands, it winces noticeably as it lands on its front left paw, and it begins to charge towards you, but you are ready slightly. You've never fought a bear before.
Nope.
So the Yaogwai manages to catch you off guard with its speed, and you just manage to roll out of the way of it, only taking 2 damage.
I get knocked in the shoulder and just keep my so it kind of rams into me, and it feels like I get like a cannonball shot into my shoulder, basically.
Oh yeah, it feels like you were just hit by a car.
Right.
But you managed to hold your ground, and it looks down at you.
I hold my position, look at that shoulder, and now realizing that it's going to charge at me, on its next charge, I am going to essentially attack to heal it. So I'm gonna basically, as it's charging at me again, I will take that stim pack and jab it into that shoulder that's burned and injured.
Okay. That'll be a body roll.
Alrighty. They're basically the same thing. I made sure to build specifically for combat. So 11!
Easy enough. Now that you're used to this thing's speed, you sort of adjust, and you realize this thing probably isn't going to swipe at you with its bad arm. So, using that knowledge, you duck out of the way of a swipe from its claws, and you jam the stim pack into its shoulder, and it buckles. And you hear the stim pack release its payload, and you can see the damage from the Magcaster begin to knit itself in real time and sort of slowly heal, and it causes the Yaogwai to back off slightly.
As I jab it, I kind of give it a slight caress with my empty hand on the other side, just like a pet along its side as I roll back and just kind of get down into a ready position.
Make a charm roll?
This is what I'm eventually going for, but let's see. It's just straight up 2d6. 10!
Yeah! Bear tamer!
It's sort of mount! It backs up a little bit. Backs up towards the its last meal. It's confused. It's no longer in pain. It's sort of
I stand tall. I stand in a non-threatening stance, but I just keep my eyes on it.
It stares at you as it backs away, bites the leg of the archer, and drags it back into its own cave.
I slowly back away as well. And then I walk back to rejoin everybody. Kind of rubbing my shoulder as I walk up.
Just join the mid-arts,
your argument never stopped, and I was just fighting a bear in the background.
Just grumbling, and Alvin's just like, she's testing me. She's testing me. Look at her face. She's just trying to egg me on. I know it.
Oh, she can look as smoke she wants, but at the end of the day, you're the one that's slinking around with the hand Magcaster. Just as solid, I'd have to agree.
Wait. Looks at Apex. Where were you?
Oh, he was checking on the bear.
I hold up an empty stim pack. I was treating the bear.
Oh.
Crack my neck.
Oh.
Yeah. How's the bear looking, buddy?
Strong.
Good, good. Was
Very
he injured?
strong. Yes.
Oh, good, good. All right, all right. Good thing that thing came in handy then.
Mm-hmm.
Cynthia has like
it
an
worked, though?
existential moment of I'm a bad nurse. I forgot I was gloating about a weapon instead of helping heal someone. Whoops.
One of my children was unsupervised. I'm a terrible mother.
Yeah.
You're favoring your arm. You okay, buddy?
I'm just kind of like rotating my shoulder. I'll be fine.
All right, all right. Good that he's looking good. Don't feel too bad about the stim pack. Big wasteland. I'm sure there's a lot more laying around.
Plus, you can, if you've got the know-how, you can make them too.
Wait, really?
Say what?
Yeah.
Slowly turn to Dave.
Cynthia. Slow, like, creaking pivot.
Whoa, hey, the medical know-how. I'm a robotics guy. That's not my...
Points at Cynthia. It's like, does that, you know that gesture where your hands are like open and you're just like...
Not that kind of...
Oh, you're talking about chemistry, ain't you?
Yeah. It's, yeah.
Couldn't we just go back to that college and find the science room?
Oh, the
Honestly,
med place?
It wouldn't be too hard to find it. You know, I figured out that mechanics kind of like cooking. You find the whole recipe on how it works, you can go ahead and build it up.
Huh.
Probably the
Huh.
same way of chemistry and every other thing that ends with an E. Or is it a Y? Oh, yeah, it's a Y.
Well,
Ugh.
that needs to be on pause for now, but...
Right, we need to... Where are we even going again?
We were going to the science center.
Right.
Yes. To meet up with,
May as well.
hopefully a friend?
Yeah, you're meeting up with a doc, right?
Someone from the railroad, right?
Yes. And if there's nobody there, there was somebody at the history museum and a ghoul at the art museum.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The
The
ghoul
person
seemed
at the
lost.
history museum didn't really seem threatening, though. They just want to be left to their own.
He had his secrets.
Oh,
Well,
someone
don't we all?
don't
Don't
know?
we all? Ain't no
I
one
like
I
new
ever known.
I like new places. I don't mind going wherever.
Didn't seem friendly to white razors.
Huh.
Slings her bag. He's like, starts walking towards the car again. Well, no time like the present. We got 2 Mancasters now.
Technically just one. Technically just one.
She's
But,
walking away. She's just like,
Well,
Cynthia will be, like, merrily skipping to find metal scraps on the way out.
Just picking up loose nuts and bolts.
you know what? You know what? Considering I'm like a mother feeding 2 now, I'm gonna go ahead and start combing places for metal scrap while we're on our way out.
All right, well,
Anything that looks like, yep, that's broken, just go ahead and just power fist that out and drag
There
it with
you
me.
go.
why don't everybody who's looking for scrap go ahead and roll me wits?
you know what? I'm too
Whip?
angry. I'm sulking.
The salvager
12.
says no.
Yeah,
You
find...
do it on your own. See how well you do.
Cynthia, you managed to find a handful of scrap.
Damn you!
All right. Oh, that's a 4. You know what? I'm spent with all the coding. I had to learn C++ immediately.
Oh god.
Yeah, there's nothing readily that you would be able to break down into usable scrap for this purpose. At least not in a timely fashion.
Yeah, there's a difference between readily available scrap and terrain asset.
Cynthia only gave you 1 round, by the way. She kept the others because now she has a Magcaster.
All things are meaningless to the Madcaster.
Insult to injury.
All right. Well, you make your way back to the car. New weaponry in tow.
At some point, I'm gonna want the specs on the the mini Madcaster.
Yes, I will get those to you at some point.
Sweet.
And you load up. And you're heading towards the Science Center?
The Science Center.
Indeed.
Da, da, da.
All right.
Connor, I really need to know about science.
Oh, don't worry. This is the place to do it.
Oh, thank God. I'm so glad. It's such a relief.
This is where science begins, the center of it all.
It is the center. The Science Center.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about mitochondria. Powerhouse of a cell, you know.
It is the powerhouse of the cell.
Isn't that more like microbiology?
The nucleus is the center of the cell.
Yeah, I study microbiology, actually. It's fun.
Oh, of course. Because Rabbit does everything.
Yeah, it's called an elective. I was in high school. My friend showed me compost tea, and I was like, so many little fellers. I want to know all the little fellers.
As you begin to drive down, you notice the titular sort of almost yo-yo looking shape off in the distance of a large structure. Where is it? What the heck is it?
What
I'm
in the hell?
I'm putting it up on my map here. You begin to pull in, and why don't anybody who cares to roll me wits rolls?
I care to.
Sure.
I care too.
I care
Never
too.
mind.
Man.
That's a 6. Apex is back to reading.
11.
Apex is back to reading his comic now that he's in the car.
11.
That's a
Fair
10,
enough.
homie.
Apex is back to reading his comic. And forgive me, I'm just pulling something up here. Trying to see where the heck. Yes, you pull up to the large, sort of cone-shaped structure. There appears to be a large, statue of a silver man with long limbs, that is staring up towards the sky, in front of this building.
Not like actual silver.
No, it's probably more like aluminum or something.
I can't believe he's Dr. Manhattan frozen in carbonite.
Moreover, Cynthia and Louise, you begin to notice figures moving along in sort of a patrol-like pattern
Okay.
Where?
around the outside of the building.
Okay.
Like in a circle? Are they? Can we see them from here?
You can see they're vaguely humanoid.
I have a feeling these are ghouls.
Cynthia makes sure the Magcaster is as this is coming more and more into view, kind of pulls off to the side, gets some stuff out of the back, and covers it in the back seat next to Louise and Alvin and Apex. Just puts a coat over it on everyone's laps so that it's not immediately visible whenever they drive up.
As
think
we
we should-
as we stop, I look up from my book.
Got some people over there, something like it.
Yeah,
We,
I see
sorry,
it too.
Cynthia, you think we should be just driving up to them, or should we go on foot? Maybe try to avoid them.
Well, I'm not really sure what the best plan's gonna be, honestly.
The person we're looking for is in there, right?
Yeah.
Then there are two options. Either those people are friendly, or your friend is not friendly. Or
Let's
your
go
friend is... Never mind, there's lots of options.
Yes. How about we park the car, just so it doesn't become any kind of liability for us? And, walk up and say hi?
Yep. Most things could be solved with simple howdy.
Kind of cricks her gun a little bit, just like, what about being cautious?
Well, in case howdy don't work, I got left and right too.
Jack Johnson to Tom O'Leary.
That's right.
And,
All right.
we'll find a spot to put the car.
It's simple enough. There's a parking lot out in the front of this building. You can sort of ease your way into it, or you can park on the street. Either which way.
Lone car.
Oh, there are several cars on the street.
Oh, good. It can blend in then.
The unseen killer.
Yeah, the
So there are cars everywhere. Like
street's fine.
Yeah, we're just the only car that works.
That can work.
works and looks relatively in good shape. But yes, you get out and you approach the building. It has like a large copper-colored dome on the front, and a very imposing-looking building. Very when you picture building where science happens, this is what you think of. It's pretty nifty to look at, actually. Very structurally sound as well. And right out on the front of it, it says St. Louis Science Center.
Oh.
Oh.
Alrighty.
And the people walking around in front of it.
You get closer, and as you sort of had a hunch earlier, they're human shaped, but you had the right of it. They start to look a lot less like humans the closer you get.
Oh.
Hey, ghouls?
I start entering sneak mode.
All right.
Same.
Sneak.
Slot in my hand and my power fist. I'm keeping low.
All right.
Sneaky sneak time.
Everybody who's sneaking, go ahead and roll me wits rolls.
Boom! That's a 9 that time.
That's a 4.
10.
I'm not a sneaky man.
That's a 13.
Don't forget you roll for Dave.
I will now be rolling for Dave.
Hopefully this is a group check.
It is. I'm gonna.
Dave lives.
Hooray.
I have my own system for group checks. Because I think one person failing and blowing it for everyone is stupid.
It is stupid.
I'll just measure the amount of successes towards the amount of failures. Oh yeah, I don't need to roll anymore.
I'm a mechanic, not an assassin.
You are all relatively well hidden as you make your approach.
And as we sneak forward, what do we see?
As you sneak forward, you begin to see now that these... I wouldn't really say people, more like things, that are patrolling... the patrolling around the front entrance of the Science Center... appear almost as though they're walking skeletons.
So
Oh.
not ghouls. That's different.
As the light catches their forms, you can see that they are composed almost entirely of metal. Their eyes glow with a slight luminescence, and their metal teeth
Oh.
are exposed on full display, and Dave noticeably pales as he catches a glimpse of them.
Oh, I'm really glad we didn't just roll up to these guys.
Dave?
What
What are their points of weakness?
what are those things?
Those are synths.
All right. Got a follow-up question for y'all. What's the best way to bust them up if they turn hostile on us?
That's what I asked. What are their points of weakness?
Oh yeah, that is right. That is right.
Why do they look like that?
They must be Generation 1.
What are they doing here?
I don't know.
How many are we looking at here, Connor?
You see 2 out of the front entrance.
Okay, that's not so bad. Just 2.
Do they have a hive mind?
A hive? A hive what?
What?
A collective consciousness. If we alert one, will it alert all of them?
Krognak?
No, they're...
No. Captain Cosmo.
Oh.
No, they act independently. They are not... At least not to my knowledge. These ones are probably aren't connected to a system like that. I'm baffled. Why are they here?
Are they not supposed to be here?
No. The Institute doesn't have any activities out here.
Your railroad person was here. This is too much of a coincidence.
Do you think the railroad person is using them as like protection or something, or are they just, I don't know.
They're
I don't
either
have-
on their side. They're either on their side, or they've been hunted for them.
Well, hold on. Dave, is that a thing?
The railroad is... They are vehement enemies of the Institute.
But would they have these, what do you say,
Gen
Gen
1s?
1s? Would they have these Gen 1s as bodyguards or not?
Generation 1 synths are... Well, to put it nicely, they're not exactly... They don't really fit...
Sophisticated as Cynthia?
Right. They don't really fit the MO of the railroad, which is to get sentient synths out.
Those definitely look active.
And you do notice that they also appear to be armed with some sort of strange looking weapons.
The hell
Do they
got-
look familiar to Cynthia?
Yes.
Oh,
the-
shit.
What the hell they got strapped with? I ain't never seen anything like.
I have.
What is it?
Where are they?
Is this what I think it is, Connor?
That depends on what you think it is.
Is it similar to the weapon that Iris had in her bag?
Roll a wits roll.
Oh. 13?
As you lean in and you get a good look at these weapons that they have, it looks like they appear to be sort of an elongated version of that. And you look down at Dave's hands. He's got his own laser pistol in his hands, and you put 2 and 2 together. That's the same model as the thing that Iris had in her bag.
Ah.
Oh.
So when she says
Cynthia's-
it doesn't melt things, it turns things to ash. I understand.
Oh,
Cynthia's
shit.
eyes go like gray-white, like static. Dave, I don't think we should be going over there. Also, I think, Riverside might be a little more dangerous right now than we thought.
What happened? Wait, what happened in Riverside?
Y'all remember Iris?
Yeah.
Yeah, fella that broke up the fracas. What's going on?
Dave, you didn't meet her, did you?
I don't think so.
This was a hush-hush conversation, but she's a bounty hunter. She had a weapon like the one they've got. She said she was looking for someone.
I'm guessing she didn't scav it.
I haven't been out in the wasteland long, but I know military people. Would I know that laser weaponry isn't that uncommon?
Make a smarts roll?
Depends on RNG.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Plus 1. 13. Double 6.
You would know that laser weaponry. Some people are known to use it. You know that the Brotherhood of Steel uses laser weapons almost exclusively, but these don't look anything like any laser weapons that you've seen.
Never mind. I shut my trap. If these look the same as what Iris has, then
I'm pretty sure it's the same model. Just they got one that's a little longer than the one she had. She was very hush-hush about it.
And you're guessing that Iris didn't scab the thing or just come across it.
No, she didn't seem to have a whole lot of information, and of course she didn't really want to talk about it, because she might alert her target, and I think it might be... She turns to look at Dave.
Oh, sweet shit.
Oh, great. This is a new complication I wasn't expecting.
There might be that they've sent out one of those... What were they called, Dave? The scary synths?
Courser?
Forster?
They might have sent a courser after me, and they might have sent a bounty hunter after him. And if that's true...
All right, so all right. So that Iris lady, she ain't a Sith like you. She's just a normal human being, right?
Right, she was the one who
Okay.
broke up y'all's tussle.
Right. Oh,
She seems nice enough. I think it's just a job for her, but
so you don't want to go in there? Apex just says quizzically.
we could find a side way. The place
how about
looks fancy.
this? I don't know how much the Institute knows about you all. She looks at Apex and Alvin and Louise. They're obviously looking for Dave and I. But if my hunch is correct,
Mhm.
and Iris is looking for Dave, and she has no idea that I'm attached to Dave, that means there could be some miscommunication about our whereabouts and who we're around. So there's a chance you all could go in, get information, and get out, but it'd be very dangerous.
Looks at the guards. Cynthia, I don't know. I don't think those things are gonna let us in.
I don't think so either.
So you want to abandon the person that was going to help you?
Cynthia's face is like, oh.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's risky, Cynthia, but again, if those things are working with the person we're supposed to be meeting, maybe they'll let you in.
Here's the other thing.
Well, coursers work alone most of the time, I should mention.
So these things are
Alright.
unattached to that thing I met in the theater.
Most likely. I still don't know why they're here, but
We find a side route, or fuck, I don't know. Cynthia goes up and says hi to these two things and sees what happens.
Or we can make a lot more ammo for your new guns.
Oh yeah.
If we could stop them before
Yeah,
they stop
Dave
us.
going, oh yeah.
And suddenly Louise is like, "Can't get a new gun. Dibs, dibs,
They
dibs."
also have seemingly looks like long form laser rifle.
Yeah,
And
again,
Dave,
dibs.
one shot from those.
Game over.
Now I really
I don't know
want
that you'd even have a chance to fight.
That
would
wrong?
Apex once again looks insulted.
Cynthia, Louise looks to Dave and like, we'd be reduced to dust, correct?
Well, it's just a laser weapons. It's like a blast of really hot air.
So, how durable is Cynthia against that kind of thing?
Better than most, I think. It's not great, but stand a better chance than any of us, I think. At least
Well,
when it comes to getting hit by those.
Lord knows I
Well-
don't want Cynthia to be used for target practice, but
The way I see it, we got three options. We either say howdy, we gate crash, or we find a side door.
probably safest to find a side door.
Right?
I mean, hopefully there's only just those two, and there's not another set running around somewhere.
Well, why don't we look around and see if there's any other way to get in?
There probably has to be a service duct or something. If not, there's always a sewer system.
True.
I'm looking.
It'll be just like getting back into Westport if we go ahead and find a sewer system.
Yeah, if you guys want to find a side entrance, you can look around.
What are these things standing on presently? Like, are they on in like an elevated position, like a balcony, or are they just kind of in front of the front door?
They're just sort of in front of the front door. They seem to be sort of just standing completely still.
It's not eerie.
So, wait, you said they were patrolling, but it's more like they're just sitting there?
I think they're in sentry mode. Like they will move occasionally, but then will stand still for a while.
Menacingly.
Hmm.
We should probably check around the left side of the building.
Wouldn't hurt.
All right. And
Sounds
Alvin
good.
will slink over to the left. See if we can find a door, window, sewer system, any fun point of B&E.
Yeah, you follow the blacktop out to the side of the building, and you pretty much immediately notice an entrance off to the side. Looks like two double doors.
Any sentries on these?
There doesn't appear to be, no.
Hey, there you go. Looks
I'm going to sneak up to the door.
Will
That's a 9.
follow suit, and that's wits, correct?
Yes.
Oh, we're all sneaking.
10.
8.
7.
Okay. That's a major success and 3 minor successes. And Dave. The minor success was 7. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Really
Oh,
building
yeah.
confidence here.
Mhm.
You feel like you're pretty well hidden at the moment as you walk up to the door. You walk up to these double doors and you notice they don't exactly have handles. So you do see a lock on the outside of it, though.
Hmm.
Well, could try picking it open, or
What are these
That-
doors made out of?
Appears like they're made out of steel.
Oh.
yeah. We could either try picking them, or Alvin will just hold up his power fist.
Well, if our goal was to get in quietly without alerting the things at the front, I imagine we may as well go in guns blazing if we did that.
I'm not really looking for a fight for this.
Want to try picking the door open, or hey, Connor,
Yeah.
As well.
is the door are the fasteners for the door just like bolted to like the wall or something, or are those on the inside of the?
They
inside
are
of the
on the
building?
inside of the building.
Okay, because I was like, I got a screwdriver. Check this shit. Check it out, gamers.
Yeah. These do not have any sort of visible way that you could tamper with them other than the lock on the front.
Right.
We could still try to, like, pick the door open somehow. I don't know.
Well, let's check to see if it's locked first.
How many
Well-
hairpins do we have?
Roll to open door carefully just in case.
Uh,
Traps!
Yeah, if you try the door, it is well and truly locked.
Okay.
Yep, that's locked.
Well and truly.
So, do any of you have a way to go ahead and get this open nice and quiet like? I can lend you my screwdriver, but you need to go ahead and have the pen.
Cynthia does have hairpins.
Louise kind of winces, but she sort of shifts around in her bag, and she pulls out a used psycho needle. I've got this.
Cynthia's
Ye-
face is like,
I mean, you know, it's used, but it's really thin and sharp, and
Who used it? Louise.
what? No, the guy I took it off of.
Okay.
Just kind of puts her hands on her hips, like, I'm not sure I appreciate this insinuation.
Why did you have to keep a used one? Why not
Cause
clean it up?
Just shrugged, like, I'm a scavenger. You
Even if-
never
And
know.
apparently a hoarder. Why would you keep a used needle around?
Well, that used
That's a
needle might be helping us
biohazard.
that might be helping us get into this door.
Guys.
Just firmly, but also gently, because she doesn't want to poke Alvin. Just like pushes the needle towards, like, here.
Guys, Gen 1, lasers, really weird things.
Also
Things that
leave
look
it-
like What do you say his name was? Captain? Who is what?
I don't remember anymore.
What was his name?
Whatever.
Captain Housett or whatever the heck guy.
Also,
Use your
even
needle.
even if you clean it, it would still be used.
That is true. That is true.
That's not. It can be broken down into part. Look, you just
It
never know.
It can't be broken down into constituents.
Just
In
try to open the door.
yes, in my industry, you never know.
Who's ever fancy with this screwdriver and this used needle, whose origin does not matter right now, let's use that. Open up this darn door.
That'd be you. You're the mechanic.
Yeah, it's like that's why she was
Cynthia
giving it to you.
like turns
I'm
off and
picking-
like it's
oh!
like yes.
It's me. You're all looking at me.
Shrugs. Yeah, kind of.
All right, lock pickings really ain't my forte, but all right. What do you want me to roll, buddy?
Is this a
Smart?
wits roll?
It's smarts. It's knowing
Yeah.
how to work a machine.
Smarts,
basically.
then.
11.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you take the bobby pin and you hear the lock go free.
Thanks, heroin junkie.
Wow.
Takes back.
Psycho.
Is the needle?
He was
First
he
of
was he
all.
was he was a psycho junkie, so more likely meth.
Is the needle? Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say thanks, meth junkie.
Is the needle still okay, or is it broken, or what?
Well, you got a bobby pin with you. The bobby
How do
pin's
you use the
fine.
needle?
That wouldn't have worked.
All right, we're using the
Fine.
bobby pin.
Fine then.
Mm-hmm.
Louise will take back. Louise will take back her prized used psycho needle and put
Great.
it back in her bag. and
Prize?
just-
Good.
It's a prize now?
Now, that way,
Yes.
now you can use it for something
Yes.
else, like
Don't.
You
No.
never know.
Connor, do not give options.
Ooh, a metal straw for ants.
Oh wow.
There you go. But either way,
Hung up on Psycho.
this door is now open to you.
Oh, I don't.
All right, there she goes. I guess I was a little bit better at it than I thought I was.
Cynthia turns to Dave. Should we do this?
I mean, this is where we were going to go before. Then he gestures to the rest of the group.
Right. Okay, just slow and steady, all right?
Right. Slow and steady.
She'll wait for anyone else to make the choice first.
Apex
Oh-
is
oh, yeah.
Apex
Oh, yeah, I'll
would
swoosh
want
on it.
Apex is like impatiently waiting to go in.
Yep, I'm swoosing in. There I go.
All right.
Here I
You
go.
swoosh in.
She swamp, swamp.
Is that your sound of opening the door?
No, that's the sound of swooshing. If you know, you know.
Does that involve opening the door?
Yes, I opened the damn door.
Okay. You said it was different.
You open the door,
Yes.
and you are greeted by a vast open building with all sorts of strange looking exhibits, lots of colorful tile, and sorry.
No. That's
I'm just
Unforgiven.
Here we go. The area opens up into a wide array of all sorts of different exhibits. You see the first thing that catches your eye is a gigantic set of strange creatures, Apex, you would say they look a lot like Deathclaws, but not really. The arms are too short, and the shape of the head isn't right. You do remember, however, from the exhibit in one of the other zoos, they did mention something about dinosaurs.
Oh
And-
my god.
And you look, and you see an absolutely massive lizard. And that's where we're going to end the session for the night.
Woo!
I'm keeping it.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
All right.
Oh.
Well,
Somebody, you did it again, didn't you?
No.
what?
Caitlin hung up.
Hey, little
I
hold on,
heard
'cause they
it.
thought
You
about
can't
that.
hide.
No, Austin said we
Nope.
don't need that anymore.
Nope.
We don't
Yeah.
need
We
it.
can still say
anymore.
goodbye to him.
But we can still say
goodbye.
goodbye, Austin, for the kindness. Be kind. Be kind.
We can still say goodbye to him. He edits these.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Austin, for everything you do.
Do-do-do.
Oh.
All right. Well, I will have to cook up a better description of what you see next time.
Oh boy.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Look at that dinosaur.
Look at that dinosaur.
Look at that dinosaur.
That's a big dinosaur.
Oh, I like that dinosaur.
Okay. I can't believe you're accusing Louise of being a drug addict.
No, that was my thing, but that was a long time ago.
Tried it out just to like see how it was. If you like,
No! You
you
would have
know-
known! This would not have been a secret in the game. I think
little-
you would have noticed.
A little trial run.
Yeah, back in
Oh.
the day, Jet looks at Alvin and goes, "Hey, want to have a psycho off?" And I'm like, "Oh, you're on."
What so you can take the most psycho before passing out?
Oh, you know, girl.
Just fucking go!
wow.
And then they ripped apart a Deathclaw.
All right. Well, we'll have to figure out what all this means next time.
Oh wow.
In the inter-
Oh.
In the interim, Caitlin, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Yeah,
Hi.
what you up to?
Hey
Hi.
there.
Hi.
I'm day by day. You can find me over at twitch.tv/boobsmcbalrog with zeros instead of O's. Also on YouTube, you can find me at boobsmcbalrog. All of my Twitch VODs go up there, as well as random videos that are from my phone from my many various adventures over the years that maybe I have or maybe I haven't talked about. I'm also going to be going to Japan from the 14th through the 30th, so there's going to be a lot of cherry blossom content happening over there
Ooh.
because that's happening while
Oh
I'm
yeah,
there.
it's peak cherry blossom season. I forgot.
Yeah, it starts on the 22nd, so it happens like smack dab in the middle of my trip. And I'm going to be, as far as
Wowzers.
I'm aware, going to see Kabuki and a lot of other really cool stuff that I love very much. So go subscribo over on my YouTube and
Hell
be
yeah.
excited for the videos that I will post.
I know
That-
I am.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Hope you have a lot of
I'm
fun.
Very, very excited. Thank you. But that's, I think, as exciting as it gets, other than me streaming over on my channel. Maybe some Power Wash, maybe some more Shark Squad before I leave next week. Not this week, but the next week. But yeah,
Woo!
Yeah.
that's it for me.
All right, Rabbit, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Hey, howdy, news team. My name is Rabbit. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at Hey Mr. Rabbit. Do you like horror games, retro games, and RPGs? I bet you do! You can find me streaming those on my Twitch channel. Other than that, we've been playing all kinds of fun games. Horror games on Thursdays. We got RPGs on Friday. We got RuneScape on Monday. And we got this time-traveling ARPG called Last Epoch on Tuesday that I play with my buddy Spiaz. So if that sounds amazing to you, you should come on down to twitch.tv/Hey Mr. Rabbit. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's yeah.
Yeah.
Long and short of it.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Lanny, where can they find you? What are you up to?
Find me all over the internet at Lanny Pator. Here it's twitch.tv/Lanny Pator. Playing some of that there, Atomic Heart, with the aggressively horny robots that just, like, there's a fridge that is an absolute freak, and it will do things. Yeah,
The future is now.
It's in Soviet Russia, Bioshocks you. So come on by and have some fun with that. Normally on Mondays we have the Ties That Bind, but since Caitlin has to deal with jury duty, won't be this Monday. And I guess you're leaving the following Tuesday, huh?
Kayla?
It's so quiet.
She's muted.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yes, I am. I was definitely talking. Yeah, I leave on the 14th, and then I am gone until the 30th.
Okay, so the 13th is up in the air, pending on what sort of a schedule you have right before you have to leave. So,
Yes. I do intend to be present for Roll With Me that day.
Okie dokie. Well, the 13th will be the next session then. It's a lot of interesting stuff is happening. There was a attempted assassination on the leader of the Sorcerer Kingdom, who is now an archdevil, I guess. So there's a lot going on there, and the Connolly family is right in the middle of it all as they are trying to celebrate a beautiful Reclamation Day. So we'll see how that goes when we get back to it. But until then, Atomic Hearts, robots. Some of them want to have sex with you. Some of them want to kill you.
Wow.
And it's really hard to guess which is which sometimes. So, tune in. It'll be fun.
You have to find out the hard way.
The hardest way.
You lose a lot chasing a dream.
Oh God. Yeah, and Sarah, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
I'm on Twitter and YouTube at Sarah with an H and with an E, will ya? God, I was chilling. Do more, hopefully get a little bit of spoopiness on Thursday once I get off my flight. Cause yeah, with Rabbit and
I love terror.
yes, terror is wonderful. And
Yes.
more Gateway Saturday because I am capable of doing it where I'll be. That's about all I got.
Right on. As for me, you can find me streaming on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/Distortion Devil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Playing some Deus Ex tomorrow. Woo! It's gonna be a lot of fun. I guess we're gonna see how we spit in the eye of the man next. But yes, that'll have to wait. Other than that, we're still working on my 5e subclasses. I need to catch a moment, take a breather, and get a moment to work on those. Because, oh lordy Lou, because there have been a lot of stuff getting in the way of my own personal endeavors. But, yes. That's about it for me. Special shout out to Die Hard Dice for sponsoring.
Die Hard Dice?
That's right. Die Hard
You
Dice
said the word!
Your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you head on over to dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables to save 10% on your order. Yeah.
My goodness.
Also, be sure to check out our shop at Teespring. Pick up some merchandise. You can pick up stuff with the Sweet Dragon logo.
Sweet.
You can pick up an Avon's Cup mug. Or you can get our brand new design. I went to Eastonvale and all I did was die.
Tie-dye wear also pen.
Indeed. But yes. Other than that, The other people who keep this wonderful show going is people who donate bits and subs, such as Papusa Monkey, thank you for the 5 bits. So many people falling on the sword tonight for Connor's hubris. True. Soothseer, thank you for the 17 months. IDC Witch, thank you for the sub. River Rat, thank you for the 100 bits. A Grognak comic on the day I finish making my own Grognak cosplay axe. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, fuck yeah, dude.
Very nice. Dice Legends, thank you for raiding with a party of 33. Our wonderful New Zealand D&D friends.
Aw, yay.
No.
I love New Zealand. Beautiful country.
Oh, yeah. Fart Reverb MP3, thank you for the 22 months of subbing. Streamlabs ate my funny number subscription last month, but you want to know what's better than 21? What's that? 22! It's that SpongeBob bit where Patrick and SpongeBob are both trying to stifle laughter. Magic Ninjago, thank you for the 100 bits. Zoroark breaks in. How's it going? I just got done with my movie. Hopefully I'm not too late. Yeah.
Nah.
Protoss 103, thank you for the 5 bits. Apex comes running just to tell them the comics are real. The additional 5 bits, just get the glue and fix the vase like Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, it always works out for him.
Papusa Monkey, thank you for the 5 bits. The Mojave has Caesar's Legion. St. Louis has got Pharaohs.
The mummies return.
Oh.
What's up, Smooth Skin? I'm an ancient pharaoh. Yep, definitely.
Not
Funky.
Protoss 103, thank you for the 5 bits. Monty puts a priceless vase in the next episode of The Unexpectables.
In before.
Papusa Monkey, thank you for the 100 bits. Welcome to Gateway, the premiere show, the premiere D&D show on The Unexpectables. We got fart sounds. It's true.
True.
Hang on, I just gotta... little... Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah.
Oh wow! Why?
You did it.
Oh,
that's an old one. That's an old one.
Protoss 103, thank you for the 5 bits. Alex is going to confuse the bear, believing bug meat will appear on dead people after a while.
It grows more meat.
This solves everything.
Cool.
Wow.
Applied Thanatology, thank you for the 31 bits. Hey, Lanny. Please be kind on Monday. Maybe kindly give a clue to Taka that he should look at his notes regarding a Slayer's Blade and Deus.
Oh no.
I never tell Taka to look at his notes. He either knows or he does not know. Also that.
Protoss 103, thank you for the 5 bits. I wouldn't show the archers that you have a Magcaster. They might ask for it.
Yeah, there's gonna be questions, like if it has an ID number or something, be like, why do you have Sydney's gun?
Well,
Sydney?
maybe Sydney shouldn't taste so good to bears.
That was Bradley's Magcaster. How dare you?
In our defense, Bradley was delicious.
Yes.
Applied Thanatology.
Now we
You
sound
probably
like
shouldn't
cannibals.
lead with that.
Wait,
Applied
let me rephrase.
Thanatology. Applied Thanatology, thank you for the 69 bits. Had an interesting session today as a player. Managed to convince an Aboleth to pretend to be good and pretend to do good things on the merit that doing evil stuff gets do-gutters to come after you. Nat 20 plus 12 on a persuasion roll.
There you go. Sound logic.
All right, I'll try it.
You make sense, human.
Zenly, thank you for the 100 bits. Therapod just shot up in bed and he doesn't know why.
Dinosaur.
And Protoss103, thank you for the 5 bits. Sarah, we all know the real drug that Louise is addicted to is Phil.
Shh. Nobody's supposed to know.
It's calcium.
Calcium.
Oh,
She
shit.
just the skull like a salt lick.
Ow.
That's where the protein is.
Absolutely accursed visual. And with that, let's go ahead and get on out of here, everybody. Who should we raid?
Oh, I do not know.
On right now.
We
Nobody on my list.
we got Poppy. Tabby.
Tabby is streaming.
Yeah, Tabby Cato. That seemed to have caught your interest.
Let's
I
go
don't
ahead and
know who
read
Mims
Tabby.
Alata is, but I am following them.
Let's raid Tabby. Oh, Tabby's a good friend of mine. They're good people.
Yeah.
They also do art. Their art looks like it came right out of the early 90s anime.
We'll raid Tabby Cato. Our raid message. What should our raid message be?
Yeah.
Fix that
Don't
bear.
poke the bear.
Yeah.
Don't poke the bear.
Don't poke the bear.
Our raid message is don't poke the bear.
Don't poke bear.
Take care, everybody. We'll see you back on Wednesday for more Unexpectables.
Adios.
Have a goodbye.
Adios.
Bark, bark, bark.